Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. It is Friday, October 24th, 2025, and we are live at the Hive. All right. I have 30, not 20, 30 new knives of fall 2025. Tonight, we're going to give away a premium knife. I'm not going to tell you which one it is yet. That's a mystery. It's a mystery knife giveaway. I hope you're having a fantastic day. The table is covered. I've got a widescreen view so we can see all of the knives, some of the new EDC gear. We have fixed blades. We have liner locks. We have frame locks. We have crossbar locks. We have premium. We have budget. We have it all, baby. There's even a pin. There's even a titanium pin for like less than 70 bucks. Are you smelling what I'm stepping in? This is where we just have a great time. This is where we get to interact with each other. I don't get to interact on the videos that often, but I really appreciate your comments and I do read them. Big shout out to all of our channel members and all of our subscribers, and especially to all of the channel members that are here right now, moderating, keeping this a family-friendly show. We don't cuss. We don't talk about politics or religion. We just kick back, talk about new knives, new gear. We do a pocket check. We do a pizza check. We do a snack check. There's a lot that happens in this 4-hour live stream. And you can drive down the road and listen, and I'll tell you what everyone's talking about here in just a minute. It gets crazy the later the nights get. The night gets? I don't know where to put my S's, but this is the place to be. It's like Cheers where everybody knows your name. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me turn on a backup light here. I want to make sure you can see the knives when we put them up on the screen. Hello, hello. Stacy Bolsterblades is in the Hive, and Jim Miller and Delaney and Jason Beecher. Hello. Thwack Job and James Alton. And if you're at work listening right now in your earbuds, hello, on your lunch break, maybe stop in, say hello, say, hey, Beez, what's going on? I have new Concept, new Civivi, new Miguron, new Farrah Monster, new CJRB. Oh my freaking goodness. There is so much to go over tonight. And that's what makes it fun, is just trying to fit it all in. You know what I'm saying? Do you? Hello, Top Dog 8762. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I got to get the old bell out. And the table, I have the widest view ever. Let me give you a little sneak peek. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. I don't know where to put the bell. Maybe we'll put the bell in a new spot up here where I can reach it a little easier, because there are knives displayed everywhere, including, oh, my gosh, listen. Just listen. A brand. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Adventure Man. Member for 25 months with a super chat. He said, my giveaway came in this week and I wanted to give you a huge thank you. That Kaiser October is fantastic. Congratulations, Adventure Man. Yes, I mailed out 19 giveaways this week. I still have several to go, but it's looking a lot better. Knife Wife. There's 3 people that won in a concept giveaway. I'm getting that fixed and sorted out. And then I have 6 more packages over here, and then I'll be caught up, except for the 1 or 2 that we're adding tonight. I walked into UPS and I had containers, I had boxes, I had upwards, getting close to 50 pounds of stuff that I mailed giveaways this week. That was crazy. What's up, Bo Holmes and Mr. Jim Miller? How you doing, Jim? And Barrett Carter. Hello, hello. Christopher Wheeling. How are you, my friend? Bobby G said, hello, Beez. New subscriber here. Dude, Bobby G's in the Hive. Man, listen. This is the place to hang out on Fridays, man. People go out on a date and come back, and then they're still watching. They're listening in their cars. Families are here. They've got it up on the big screen. This is the place to hang out, dude. This is where we get to interact. I'm so glad you're here. I love it when folks that have been watching my content finally make it to a live stream. And they're like, oh, geez, he has a face for radio. Jason Beecher, what's up, man? He said, I can't stay long. Dad is finally home with a neck brace and a port. All right, man, take care of Pops, dude. I'm glad you stopped by to say hi, though. Everyone that comes in is family. Bo Holmes said, hope you had an awesome week, Brother Beez. I did, man. I had a really good week. This is the busiest time of the year for my day job, and let's just say that I go to work and I blink and it's time to come home, which I guess that could be a good thing unless I have more to do. Listen, for the very first time ever, copper infused G10 from Concept. tonight. Listen, oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I am doing a concept special for 1 week, starting right now. 15% off concept knives. Every single concept knife on their site except Halloween. If it's not a Halloween knife, 15%. And I'm hoping that someone will go see if my 15% code stacks on top of sale knives, because if it does, I'm going to post that in the community tab because it's happened before. And man, when you can stack codes, that's awesome. So the stackable code right now, let's see here, right here. It's for beezbladers only for concept knives. And this is not just their fancy knives. This is their budget knives too, right? And I'm hoping that it works on the concept knives or the tenable knives that are on the concept site. But oh yeah, back to this. Look at this. It's copper G10. Copper foil G10. First time ever. I don't think this has ever been done before. Would you look at it? Just look at it and all of its copperness. Oh my goodness. I mean, just look at it. What's up, Aries EDC? How you doing, man? Copper foil G10, not carbon fiber. And this one right here has S35VN blade steel, baby. Concept came out with a bunch of new designs, a bunch of new models. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. And they're promoting it. And I said, heck yeah, I'll promote it. You got that right. Mr. J. Corskadden with a $5 super chat. Jay, he said, hello all. Ain't no party like a hive party. Just need to say something. Let's go Blue Jays. Bo Holmes said, oh man, I've been wanting a tipper since its drop. Yeah, I mean, man, listen, just in the last month, the knives that have come out, the kit poo. I mean, look at that thing. This thing is sweet. I mean, it is sweet. I'm hyped. And then look at this dude. Looky. Have you guys seen this thing? I mean, look at it. I mean, look at this thing. It's nuts. I mean, it's like Concept is competing with Kaiser at this point with how many knives they are just dropping left and right. It's crazy. All the new configurations and new variants and stuff. The Orlock is a banger, said Mick Ranger. Listen to this thing. Listen to the acoustics. It has, if you here's the thing. What happened? Hold on. I'm multitasking. So when you reverse flick it, you get the classic click, right? Listen. But listen when you flip it using the front flipper. You get a totally different sound that has that really nice, like hollow snap that you can hear like 6 miles away. Ryan F said, presents from Santa Beez arrived this week. Thank you, brother, for the giveaway. You're welcome, Ryan F. I love hearing that everybody's getting their giveaways. At least 19 people did. I can tell you that much, which is crazy. Tom Williams said, we live in interesting knife times. Yes, we do. Indeed. Dude, Ryan F., I hope you had fun unboxing all that and getting all those stickers out and laying them all across the table. And, man, that's exciting, man. Mick Ranger said, shout out Terry, 1931 Leatherworks, loving his Orlock design. There you go. Look at that. So this is the one with all the fancy milling. Look at all that. Look at all that milling work. I mean, just look at it and all of its milling workness. Look at that. So there's that version. And then here's this one is a Mr. Fancy Pants, but this one's actually cheaper than the one I just showed you of the Orlock. You can get this one here in the Lightning Anno Titanium. Look at that. Check that out. What's up, Byron? Dude, I mean, just check it out. What's up, Mick Ranger? How are you doing? Splitting Slices in the Hive. Go watch Splitting Slices. Bobby G sent 5 beezblades memberships with a super chat. Bobby G, the man. Let's see who got him. Jason Beecher, Bobby G, Mr. and Abigail Pierce. Jason Beecher. Dude, Has anyone seen this knife right here? I mean, would you look at it? Seriously, just look at it. Let me get some more light going here. I don't want to turn up the color. I want to turn up the brightness. All right, so who got in on this dude right here? Inquiring minds want to know. Jason Beecher wants to know. Look at this. Matt Maurer said, I mentioned that last week. Yes, you did, friend. Look at the blade on this dude. I mean, would you just look at it? Let me see if Blade HQ is sold out yet. I don't know if they will be or not. Oh my goodness, this thing is so... Ryan F said, it was so much fun unpacking it, Beez. Flipping my new Liang Ma purple field duty right now. Sweet action, like button. How about that? Let's see. Let's see. They do have, yes, the Civivi headbanger is still available. And here's a link to it. You could use, oh, yeah. Here's where you can go and check out the only place that you can get the Civivi headbanger that just dropped. It's a Blade HQ exclusive. This was designed by Brandon Beecher. Look at that. Check that out. And it has that really good micarta. Let me see. I want to adjust. I want to get my light to where I want it here. Let me move my C arm, my fancy C arm. Let me move it down and then move the light around. There we go. Oh, there you go, little fella. That ought to hold you for a while. You know, I was kind of feeling a certain type of way this evening. I was rushing and editing and doing some stuff, and I was like, whew, right after the live stream, I have to go straight to bed. Don't drink any caffeine. And I keep thinking about work. I have to work tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow. I like being off on Saturday, but every 4 or 5 Saturdays I have to work, right? I feel much better now that I'm here hanging out with all of you. There. Now we have a little more light. Let's see if I can get some more. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. There's a look at that micarta on the new headbanger. Look at that big old blade. Whoo, boy. Kind of makes you want to go out and chop down some saplings, doesn't it? Let's see, 5,200K. That's there we go. Playing around with lights, people. I like to have good lighting. You know what I mean? Sonny Robinson said, I see resemblances of Cold Steel in the headbanger. How about you? Yeah, I can see that. And man, I like compound grinds. Compound grinds are fun. I like that you still have a really strong front end, but the rest of it is slicey because you have that hollow grind going on. So that's very exciting. Very, very exciting. And thank you very much, Bobby G. Oh, well, here's another one. Who got in on the Nahal? Another one from Concept. Listen, I got to remind people, I need to put it in the community tab that for 1 week we have a 15% off code. So if you just click on that. That way you can go back to it later, because I just put a link in the chat where you can go check out all the concepts, 15% off. And if somebody goes shopping tonight, I want to know if you can stack the Beez code. What's the code? Beez Live 15. If you can stack that on top of stuff that's for sale, I really want to tell people about that, because that's happened before. It's happened many times where you could stack the code on stuff that's like clearance and stuff. Like if it's 30% off and then you get 45% off, stuff like that, that's cool. Barrett Carter said headbanger. So when does the code end, Beez? Today, I would guess they said 1 week. So I'm guessing 7 days from now. They didn't give me a date. They said 1 week. So to be truthful, I should have said what date exactly. And I'll have to clarify that, because I'll post it in the community tab. Today's Friday, Saturday, probably till next Thursday, I'm guessing, if it's a week. Caleb said, babysitting my 2 little cousins is tough along with my son. What a day. 26-month-old, a 9-month-old, and 7-year-old. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh my gosh, dude. Raybo said, I totally ignored his super chat. Raybo, how could you ever think I would ignore your super chat? I wouldn't ignore it if I saw it. Raybo's been a member for 17 months with us. Super chat. He said, hello, Beez. Hello, everyone. Hello, Raybo. That's over 1.5 years. Not years, years. With that emphasis on an invisible H. Thank you, man. Stacy said, Beez super. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Caleb said, I'll check back in. Bye for now. All right, dude. Just keep us on in the background, dude. Raybo, the man, the myth, the legend. What's another one? Listen. Okay. Okay, listen. I have so many knives for us to go over tonight, so I don't mind just getting right into them because we have a lot to cover. I'm not going to go late as normal. So those people that sneak in at the last part of the live stream, they're going to go sneak in to get in on the giveaway, and we're going to be gone because I'm not going super late tonight because I have to get up early in the morning, right? The butt crack of dawn. Look at this thing. I just put up a link to it. This is the Miguron. I think it's the Vacor or the Amor, but that's a Miguron or an AM8. So if you like Pakal, if you like Pakal style knives, whoo, boy, does it ever fit your hand. Look at that. I mean, man, oh man. You talk about, this looks like a claw from a raptor if I ever saw one. I think they took that right off of Velociraptor and just put it on a knife. Matt Maurer said, never mind, noticed afterwards. What's up, Bionic? How you doing, man? Yeah, look at this thing. Isn't that wicked? What's up, Josh Branson? How you doing? He said, good evening, gang. I hope everyone is surrounded with love and good vibes. Aries said Raptor. I think the name of it is the Amor or the Vacor. Maybe the AM8 Vacor might be what the name of it is. But it reminds me of a raptor claw. Look at that. Whew. It's scurry. Oh, Peter, that's scurry right there. No. Look at that. Show the top edge of the blade. All right. The top edge of the blade is right there. So there's the top edge right here. And then you can see the inside right in here. That's my eyeballs. You can see right there some wonderful jimping, some jimpity jimps. I don't know what my deal is with, there we go. Look at that wonderful jimping all inside for a little bit of traction when you go swink. Oh, that's nasty, Peter. Exactly, Moose Duty. Oh, Peter, that's nasty. Top Dog said, I am good, brother. Life is good, Josh Branson. Bo Holmes said, all of a sudden I hear the Velociraptor claw click from, I know, every time I see a knife like this, that's what I picture is when they're in the kitchen and the raptor's looking for him and its claws up on the counter and it's going like it's thinking. Oh yeah. So that's a new one. That's a new release from Miguron and AM8. Here's a link if you want to go see. I don't know what they cost. Matter of fact, I don't even know what the blade steels. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. Listen, people. Check this out. I made a video and I had this in a box and didn't even realize what I had until after the video. But Woobin, I think their sale is still going on. Look at this G5. I don't know if I showed you guys this last week or not, because I've been using it every day. I probably showed you last week. Look at this Woobin G5. Look at that. It's a Mr. Fancy Pants G5. Yeah, I think I did tell you last week. But look at that. What's up, Birds and Blades? Nathan Hawks said that looks freaking sick, man. Dude, tell me about it. That is freaking sick. I got to get my eyeballs out of the way so it'll focus on it. I mean, you talk about a package opener. Oh my gosh. And I will say, as far as Picals go, this lip back here, man, that really just locks your hand into place. Just whew, wow. And there's a bunch of this knurling or giant jimps back here that your thumb goes on, and you talk about locked up. Josh Branson said, "Woman is stepping up their game for sure." Terry T-Rex, thank you for telling me to blink, dude. I've had my contacts in since 8 this morning. I went to physical therapy early, bright and early, got my day going. I got some cupping. They did a cupping right there on top where I've been having some pain, and it actually helped. I don't know what cupping does, but the pain that was coming from the top of my elbow is like it went from a 8 to like a 2. So I don't know if that probably plus yeah, bunch of exercises. T's 2 cents said, "I love my M5. Awesome little flashlight." It is, dude. It's a go-to. I use it when I'm in the photo booth taking pictures. I have one over there. I have one here. I have one upstairs next to the sink. Let's face it. I have flashlights all over the place. My knives, I keep together more than my flashlights. My flashlights, I have all over. There's always a flashlight within range. The knives, I have more centralized down here in the inner hive, and then in my little corner of the table upstairs. But Tim B said, "I'm listening while filling my face with some B-dubs." Ooh, got a little B-dubs going on. What's up, Jeremy Alua? He said, "Happy Bees, happy Friday. I'm sitting by the window patiently waiting for my beezblades package to show up. It's out for delivery right now." Oh, dude, it's too bad they can't show you where the truck is, right? Oh my goodness, it's out for delivery. That's cool. Mick Ranger said, "It sucks the toxins out of the muscle." Oh, okay. Top Dog said, "Cupping sounds fun." Josh Branson said, "I really want the micro tracker from Boker." Jason said, "What's up, Bees? I'm so pumped for tomorrow's incoming of a grail, the Pena X Series Raptor." Oh, snap. Snap. Dude. Top Dog said, "Giant jimps, my kind of jimps." Gunner said, "Can you, hey, Gunner, I sent a package to you too. Did you get it? I mailed yours out. I mailed one out to you too." He said, "Can you compare that to the Civivi one designed by former Delta Force CSM Kyle Lamb?" What's the name of that Civivi you're talking about? I don't know if I have a Civivi with a Pakal looking like that. What's the name of it? And I'll see if I have it. Bionic said, "Cupping helps restore blood flow." Yeah, they did it. I don't know. You can't see. They did it. They did 3 or 4 of them. Oh yeah, they did one right there. I can feel it. They did them on my back too. I mean, I've told you guys for years how I don't have much range of motion. BFV Gunner said, SOKN. SOKN. Civivi SOKN. Civivi. CIVIVI SOKN. Let's see what that is. Oh, that one. Oh, that one. I mean, yeah, they're similar in their little handle. Now I know what you're saying. I have it over here. Will I be able to get to it? Raybo said, "I haven't got my package yet, Bees. Did you get the notification for shipping?" Gunner said, "I got cupping done after acupuncture. Got home and took off my shirt, and my wife freaked out." Yeah. I don't get the acupuncture. What I get is the needles, and then they stick electrodes to the needles and zap your muscles. Ramsey Silent said, "Greetings all. Say hello to my little friend." The like button. Smash it. Helps so much more than people know. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Raybo getting in the smashes. Let me see. Man, if I only had a flashlight to look in this case. You know what? It figures you would bring up a fixed blade because I'm in the midst of reorganizing my fixed blades, and I literally have them all in one stinking package. And oh my gosh, dude, it's buried. I mean, it is buried. I'm trying to get all my stuff together. You know, it's always a constant reorganization, and that Civivi is literally buried. I know it's a tan handle, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that right now or not, dude. I mean, because I just got done pouring. Like I was going around and getting all my fixed blades and putting them in one place so I could organize them. But oh my gosh, dude. I mean, and let me see here. Let me see. I know it has a tan handle. I'll look for a minute here, but I literally have 90% of my fixed blades right now in one container. Because I was like, I want to organize them by brand and or blade style or style. Yeah, it is buried, dude. And I don't want to get them all out. Oh, wait a minute. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, maybe next week, or maybe later on this evening after we get going. But yeah, I have this. I'll show you guys. This is a part of my reorganization because I have a toolbox that I put knives in, and 3 of the drawers were full of fixed blades. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm not going to lift that. That probably weighs about 80 pounds. Yeah, I'm not going to lift that up just to show it. Baron Carter said, thank you for my Arkfeld Ultra. I'm all lit up. Dude, I love this. Not everyone, but a bunch of people have gotten their giveaways. 19 packages. I spent about 3 hours one night getting everything together, packing it, I made a dozen full blast sticker packs. What do you call it? Swag packs, because a lot of them didn't have swag packs. The giveaway went the members giveaway. I got all of those. I got those 10 packages plus 9 all sent out. Are those good sales on Black Friday? Are there good sales on Black Friday? Tanny, yes. Matter of fact, there's one particular item that is already in my queue, and the company said it's going to be released on Black Friday. Black Friday is coming up soon, and it's all the knife companies start going nuts for Black Friday. Barrett said, I got my package delivered and I'm stoked. Thank you. Dude, that's awesome. I love hearing that. Bo Holmes said, I'm still waiting for mine. He said, I have to win it first. What's up, Kelly's Mishmash? Hey, look at this cool little thing. These are, let's see. These count. These are 15% off too. This code is good for 1 week. So go shopping, go check out and see what Kaiser has going on. Not Kaiser, Concept. This is pretty cool. Jungle Wear fat carbon fiber on this. What do you call that? What do you call those things? Scrapety scrape, pry bar. That's kind of self-explanatory. And look at that. You can really see the layers of that fat carbon. Has a pocket clip on this side if you want to pocket clip it. Usually if I have one of these, I just pocket drop it. But this one feels really nice in the hand. Dark Ginger 33 has been a member for 3 months with a super chat. Said, I'm going to send you a for sale practical for a giveaway. Love the channel and all you do for the community. Beez Blader for life. Dude, Dark Ginger. See, that's what I'm talking about. People sending in some really cool stuff for giveaways. Mr. D. Elman, we gave away a knife last week that he sent in to give away. Gunner said, I also got a headband so I can use the O-clip as a headlight. Dude, isn't that the coolest thing ever? The caveman is larger than I thought, but still super slick, said Gunner. Yeah, dude, the headband so you can use your O-clip as a headlight, game changer. It's awesome. Jim Miller said, Gunner, the caveman is surprisingly handy for such a beast. Let's see. Here's another one. Check this one out. What's the name of it? You guys will know. This is the latest release, the latest we call it fixed blade from Concept. Oh gosh, what's the name of it? It's usually on there, actually. Let's see. The Flank. I have 3 versions of the Flank to show you. A very cool fixed blade. You can hold this one in the reverse grip if you're so inclined. Top Dog said, haha, Mr. B's going 110 miles an hour. I know, dude. I love it. I love it. Michael Miller's been a member for 3 months with us. Super chat. He said, just saying yo, everybody at the Hive. Yo, yo. Where's another one? Oh, yeah. Here's a nicer, a Mr. Fancy Pants version with a little bit of carbon fiber on it. Look at that. Check that out. I just unboxed this today. I mean, I have a full table of Kaiser Concept. Listen, between Kaiser and Concept, both of them, Kaiser puts out some more, but I mean, Concept is catching up as far as volume. Oh my goodness. Look at that. There's a little bit of carbon fibre. What's up, Paul Mills? TC Blades just published his video on the Flank. So there's the carbon fiber. And go subscribe to Paul Mills and Splitting Slices, all these channels. And here is this version. This one here has a little bit of, what do you call that? Micarta. Micarta with the gold blade. Top Dog said Kaiser and Concept both been kicking butt on new knives. Absolutely, man. What's up, Prado? How you doing, man? Bobby G said I need that one. Bobby G likes the one with the carbon fibre. Jim Miller said, Gunner, I use mine a long time breaking down boxes with no discomfort. TC Blade said it's a nice little fixie, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I like smaller fixed blades in general. You know, if I'm not going out in the woods or doing something specific like that, I like small fixed blades. Okay, now I have a question. Somebody tell me, I don't know the answer to this, but I need someone to tell me, because I'm going to be posting this stuff. This link right here takes you. I want to know if you can get these. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new variants of the tenable top liner lock Fenrir. And I want to know if you can get those on this site, because that means you'll be able to get these 15% off too. I'm curious if that code is going to work. I have 6 new variants of the Fenrir top liner lock. The Fenrir top liner lock from Tenable. The Tenable Fenrir. Yeah, look at that. Check that out. I have several variants to share with you. This is top liner lock. Leave the cat food alone. Tenable knives, Fenrir. Splitting Slices. What I'm curious is if you can get it on this site with 15% off. Yeah, that one. See if you can use it on where it says Concept Knives. See if you can go there. You don't have to buy it. Just put it in your cart and then see if Beez Live 15 takes 15% off also of the Tenable knives, because I think you could buy Tenable on the Concept site. Rugen got one of these. He said, very sweet. Yeah, dude. If you don't want to have to pay for the more expensive Concept, although right now 15% off of 150 would be 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 20. That'd be like, what, $22 off? Stacy said, no, they have 2 different sites. I thought you could buy Tenable on their site, though. I guess not. This is one of the, well, you know what? Puppy wants to say hi. Come on, say hi. Come on. Come on. Let's go. You want to say hi to your people? He's just a baby. Sitting high, tall and proud. He got a Baffers. That didn't stop him from rolling in deer crap. Say, hey, I'm just a baby. Just a baby. I'm just a doggy. Yes, you're just a doggy. The puppy. The puppy's in the hive. Say, I'm just a baby. You been up there rebel rousing with your brother, huh? Being a good boy? Are you a good puppy? Are you a good puppy? Say, yes, I'm a good puppy. Say, I'm such a good boy. He doesn't like smelling clean. I usually can't last more than 2 or 3 days before he goes out and rolls in something. He's like, dude, I do not like smelling good. There's a link on Concept site where they sell a few tenable models, but the top Fenrir is not one of them. Okay, thank you, Papa Jiggly. That's what I was wanting to know. I still have 10% off on Tenable. So if you want one of the new top liner locks, still have that going on. Bionic said he's a good big puppy. He said you're a good big puppy. Oh, you trying to help? He's trying to help. Look how clean his feet are. His feet are wet. I can tell he just came from outside. Deer crap is better than cow crap, said Jim Miller. Jessica Vanderhoos has been a member for 7 months with a super chat. What was that noise? Bogey is the goodest boy. You got that right, Jessica. Pick, truck, and car wash for that guy, said John. I know. I mean, getting a big dog groomed and trimmed is not cheap. But they trim all the fur in between their toes, so you can actually see his toes right now. See there, all nice and clean. The Eagle Strike is one on my radar now. I just got my first re-yacht yesterday, said Bionic. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. He's got something on his. Jay Corskadden said he's so fluffy. He is, dude. I mean, look at all this skin. He's got all this golden retriever skin. Because he's just a baby. You're tired. You look like you're tired, bud. Yeah, when I'm home, see, they're used to sleeping all during the afternoon when me and Mrs. Beez are at work. But like on days when I'm home, he doesn't get to sleep all day. Well, he chooses not to. What's up, Kathleen Smith? How you doing? Because he doesn't want to miss out, you know. So he didn't get his puppy rest. The camera must be more zoomed in than normal. You look even bigger tonight. Mark said, what a good dog. He is. He's a handsome boy. Are you looking at all the knives? He hears big guy upstairs walking around. Perry Marlowe said, I'm going to order the Tenable G10 with the rose gold blade. Oh, very nice. Let's see. Do I have that one over here? I might have that one. I have several. I also have this one here. This is a top liner lock. An orange one. You could get this for oh, no. You're up farther than you normally are, or we're zoomed. Alex said, need more likes. Hit that like button. Mick Ranger said, our furry family is the best. Thomas Gates has been a member for 3 months with a super chat. Thomas Gates. Oh, puppy. Ken Faulkner with a $20 super chat. Oh, I don't know what noise that is I'm hearing. What am I doing? What's up, Ken? What? Let's see. Thomas Gates with a 3-month super chat. He said, Friday night, live in the hive. Oh, yeah. All right. And Ken said, honey time, go Dodgers. Ken must be watching a game right now. Projectiles are sharp, said Jason. What's up, projectiles are sharp? Mike T said, hi, Mr. Beez from Tennessee. We got Tennessee in the hive. Thank you very much, Ken. That helps because I sent out, I think it might have been around 46 or 47 pounds of giveaways this week. I still have 9 to go. Perry Marlowe said, hey, get out of the cat food. Hey, not yours. What's up, Jeremy Nedro? How you doing? Let's see. I do have a banner where I can tell you, introduce yourself and tell us where you are on planet Earth. Ken, you're the man. You are the man. Ken, have you made a video with all the knives that you got from Blade Show West yet? What's up, Kings Portugal? How you doing? You know, this one's pretty neato. Ray Herman with a $2 hair super chat. Thank you, Mr. Ray. Dude, Thomas Gates said, I'm just putting this out there now. I never win giveaway. Ooh, the whole I never win thing, it works. It really does work. Although at this point, there are a lot of people that can no longer say that. Josh said Pulu or Polo. Top Dog said, I be me. I be in the Midwest. That is the best West. Ken Faulkner said, well, yes, I have. Projectiles are sharp said, Brian F. Hey, my brother. Good evening. Papa Jiggly said, I did check if the 15% code worked on the Halloween sales. It does not, if people are wondering. Yes, that is correct. The only thing the 15% code won't work on are Halloween knives. That's the only ones that it won't work on. They did say that. On the Edge said, hey, I got my new Work Sharp RMX Drop Point Blackout Reserve Series and converted it to automatic. Oh, wow. Jason Beecher said, I've never won on here. I fell asleep. Hey, quit eating the cat food. That's not yours. You pig. You piglet. Oh, my goodness. Listen. Not only did they send some knives to check out, they gave a 10% code, of course. But I was blown away. I've been carrying this knife. I don't even remember the name of it. But I've been carrying this knife ever since I unboxed it. I love it. Pharaoh Monster. The name throws me off, but wow. Do they make some nice stuff. The satin on their blades. I've used this to cut all kinds of food and cardboard. It is so incredibly sharp. I don't have a way of showing you, or do I right now? I bet. Let me tell you this. The grind that came on the Pharaoh Monster. Let me unload those knives. I'm going to try something. I don't know if I can do this and hold it up and hold it still or not. Watch out, puppy. But the grind on the Pharaoh Monster knives, I mean, it's sharp, like sharper than Spyderco sharp. So I've been using this for a week now. I have cut, I don't know how much food and cardboard and whatever else with it. Now, a few days ago, I could, let's see if you guys can see this paper. Okay, let me see if I can hold this up. And thank you very much, Ray, for the $2 hairs. Let's see if I can do this. And hold this still and see if it's still this sharp. You see how sharp it is? Jim Miller said, Kingsport Portical. I carried mine Wednesday. It's a cutter. This thing is so incredibly sharp. It's crazy. Bo Holmes said, not my normal fit and finish that I'm drawn to, but exactly waiting for the new QSP Nebula to drop. What's up, Ratter38? Castro said it's a magic show. Man, this thing is it's a laser. What blade steel? This is M390 blade steel. Let me find a rag here. Oso Gordo has been a member for 13 months with a super chat. He said, Lucky 13. Hi, all you knife nerds. What's up, man? Yeah, look at the finish on this thing. And it's so incredibly light. So there's that one. Let me see. You could, if you want to know the name of it, here's a link that takes you to them. Looking for my enter button. It's right there. There's that one, and then there's this one, which is a little more slender look. This is what it looks like on this side. And here's what it looks like on this side. Titanium frame lock. And it has one of those flat inline flippers that doesn't stick up. Excellent jimping on it, and look at the finish on this blade too. I don't know where Monster came from, but they came out of the gate kicking serious tail. Castro said, very pocket steak knife-esque. Yeah, look at that. It's a looker. So you have that one, and then, but wait, there's more. Here's a third one. This one has that click, that very satisfying action. And I'll show you what I'm talking about right now. Where do I sign up for tonight's giveaway? Then I'm headed to get one of those flanks. Let's see. Comment video. Here's the comment video right there. And then here is the link to go use code BeezLive15 right here. There you go. NFK20 has been a member for 3 months with a super chat. NFK20, my man, he said, oh snap, hope everyone's doing well. Love y'all, just need some prayers right now. Praying for you, man. Now, look at this. This one right here. I mean, dude, the finish on their blades, all three blades, the finish of them, if I didn't know who made the knife and I was just looking at the finish of the blade, I would say it was a WE knife. That's what the finish on these blades looks like. It's what reminds me of, especially these two with the horizontal. I mean, it still has some schmutz on it because, you know, I cut my food and stuff with it. But those that horizontal hand-drawn satin reminds me of WE knife. But here's this one, and look at the action on this dude. Look. It sounds so good. Ratter 3038 said, what is that knife? Must have missed that video. All three of the last three knives that I just showed you are these right here. They're Monster. I don't even remember the names of them because I had too many new knives this week. I can't remember all their names. I'd recognize it if I saw it, but you hear that? This has that really satisfying, oh man. Oso Gordo said, I have a Monster Spectrum. Impressive. I plan on getting more. The Valken, said Mark Dodson. Yeah, let's get up here and take a look real closer. So there's that titanium. Really nice looking inlay. And then look at the satin lines. You have horizontal lines on the flats, vertical lines on the rest of it, on the swedge and on the primary bevel. I mean, my goodness. It's so comfortable, so well chamfered. Oh my goodness. Monster has a budget line called Wixco. I think I've heard that. Bo Holmes said, I'm starting to become a bigger fan of speed holes. Wasn't in the beginning, but my tastes have changed. They've never bothered me. Bionic said, I wish the holes weren't there. Yeah, some folks do not like them. Me, they don't bother me one way or another. I think some of the knives with them look really good. Are you seeing this action? So luckily it stops right here, right? Because then I can let go. And it's one of those things where you level it out and it just closes. Oh, this one is satisfying. Very. I mean, I was sitting on my desk this week. I was getting a little stressy, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and flip a knife for a minute and take a 5-minute break. And this is what I was doing, is flicking this dude. Oh my gosh. Mr. Jim Miller with a $10 hair super chat. He said, Farrah Monster, Remet, and Concept have been smoking we for less money. Yes, dude. We better do something. They better do something because my goodness, Farrah Monster is coming in like a beast. And then look, I have 6 different variants of this new tenable. This is the tenable Fenrir top liner lock. Here's 2 versions of it. And yes, top liner lock, people, a Fenrir top liner lock. There's at least two versions with the scales on it, like this Fenrir. Look at those. Very cool fish scale pattern. Jim Miller said it, and I love we. Me too. Do your codes work on Amazon? Bobby G said. I don't know, dude. It's always worth trying. And I thought of that today. I was like, I should have asked. I should have asked Concept to make sure it works on. So what I'll do is I'll send them a message and ask if they'll make the code also work on Amazon. I've had a company do that before, but it's usually specific to their site. But I don't know. Bushcraft said, what time is the giveaway happening? Trying to watch the World Series also. The giveaway will be happening in the 11 o'clock hour. Dark Ginger said, I want for sale to make more knives. That's why I wanted to send you the practical. They need more attention. Is the only place that the practical was sold, was that on White Mountain Knives? That's the only place it was sold. Brian F. has been a member for 42 months with a super chat. He said, happy Hive Day, knife fam. How's it going, Beez? 3 things that ruin a knife for me. Speed holes, tip down only carry, and anything kunwu. Oh, where'd your comment go? Where'd it go? There it is. 42 months. Anything, is it kunwu or kunwu? I don't have anything from them. Isn't that who made Metal Complex's knives? Beth, she said, good evening, Beez and everyone. Happy to be here. Hello, Beth. I hope you're having a great night. Alex said, what time is it there, Beez? It is 9:08 p.m. It's 21:09. Current time is 21:09 Eastern time. 21:09 Eastern time. Bohom said, I like kunwu myself. What's wrong with kunwu? Said Jason. Brian F just wants to be obstinate. He wanted to start conversation. That's what it was. Okay, let me do this here. It's time to go over and check this out real quick. Here I come to save the day. Who sang that? Going over here and taking a quick look for all you newbies. This is Blade Binge. We go check out Blade Binge a couple times every live stream just to see what's happening. Stacy said, no, Brian actually hates them. That hate is a strong word. On the Edge said, hey, Beez, what's the code for the Ferox? The Ferox? I don't know. What's the Ferox? I don't know if I have a code. I don't even remember if I've done Ferox. Mick Ranger said Mighty Mouse was the best. Yes, dude. That was my my handle on CB radio when I was growing up, was Mighty Mouse. And then at one point I changed to Red Rooster. Let's see. Blade Binge. Let's shop the marketplace and let's see what's in here. We'll put in a range and we'll see what's for sale on Blade Binge. We'll just kind of look through real quick. Dolk Davis said the graphics on the Kaiser site is very similar to the Concept site. I know they both have stuff swimming around. Ooh, there you go. Price drop. Glenn Waters Viper. Oh, it's down to $2,000. Oh my gosh. A custom Heretic Wraith V4 Mammoth, $21.99. Now that is not a knife that I would be cutting things with. That would be just look-see-loo. Oh, for Fair Monster. Dude, here, use this. Use this right here, dude. For Fair Monster, right here. Use that link. You get free shipping, 10% off of Fair Monster. King's Portal said, "Oh no, you're gonna get me down a blade binge." I know, dude. But you know, I see knives that I've never seen or known existed every time I go on Blade Binge. Oh, speaking of wood, there you go, Brian F. Your favorite brand, a Kunwu Knives Padre Reverse Tux. There you go, Brian F.'s favorite brand. Beez, the guy that is Kunwu's social media / design, is a horrible person. I also think hate is a strong word, but it's fitting. Ah, the social media guy is a horrible person. Okay. Does that mean that the knives are bad because of the employee? I mean, I don't know. I have no clue. I have no opinion. All knives, Halt Mars Valley Fat Carbon Magna Cut. That's AT Knives, ATK. That is a very cool knife. Look at that blade. That's a comfy knife too. Here I come to save the day. Tack Force, $10. Let's see what else we have here. QSP Hedgehog. There you go. The Hedgehog is a pretty cool. What do you call that? Slip joint. It's pretty neat looking. Pretty neato. An arc form minimal fixed blade. Spider coat. Oh no, there you go. For all you guys that like speed holes, there you go. A Spyderco Tenacious with speed. Hey, I would carry that. What is this one of those Tenacious with? I keep saying I'm going to get a Tenacious with like S35V in one of these days. What does this have? S30V is my guess. Where's the blade steel? This, oh, what? What? M4 blade steel? I love M4 blade steel. Wow, there's a Spyderco Tenacious with M4 blade steel. Very impressive, Mr. Ventura. Very impressive. Jim Miller said, "You scared my cat." King's Portical said, "I need a QSP Parrot." Mick Ranger's going to his son's game tonight. They make playoffs. If they win, it'll be the first time in school's history. Dude, that is very cool. Ryder said, "I feel the same way about Strider knives. Hate them because of the people behind the company." Yeah, I mean, you know, the people can make a big difference in the opinions of the purchaser. That can make, you know, customer service and attitudes can make a big difference in whether someone wants to buy your knives or not. You know, some of the companies out there that aren't part of the knife community or don't seem to give a poopy one way or another, what the heart, you know, you guys, listen, people, you are the knife community. You are the core and the backbone of the knife community. Everyone that's in here right now, you're the core. You're the ones that if you ask a question and they say, "Forget you, we don't care about what you think," that puts a sour taste in your mouth. So I get what you're saying. And I have heard some things that Strider has said that I'm like, dude, that's not cool. But I also don't get involved in that kind of stuff. I personally don't have enough bandwidth to get involved, but I do hear some of the stuff that, you know, that goes around, but I try not to be a spreader. Ratter said, "Happy 50th. Who's 50? Robert P. Today is his 50th birthday. Happy birthday, Robert P. Dude, happy birthday. Happy 50. Happy half century, man. That is awesome. Dogwood said, "Kings, we tug of war with knotted rope. Do the ball." Yeah, so here, I wasn't done with Blade Binge. Let me see. Oh, look at this. Someone is selling, look at this. It says junk drawer, $5. Okay, now that is cool. $5 for how many knives is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 knives. And he literally said junk drawer, $5. A box full of blades that I collected as I first began my journey years ago. A couple of sharp gems, but mostly good to practice sharpening. You create your bundle, $5 per knife. Grab yourself a steel. Ah, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. See, I've never seen anyone do that before. He's got all these in here that, you know, look, this knife right here, I would buy this Kershaw. I would buy that one. That's the Kershaw something or other. I have one. I like it. That right there is worth $5 all day long. I can't remember what it's called, but that's a Nito knife. I bought that at a knife shop. Huh. That's a pretty cool way to do it. And whoa. What we got going on here? Mr. D. Edelman with a $5 super chat. He said, "Hidey ho, let the honey flow." Thank you, Mr. Edelman. The Natrix. Thank you, Josh. I think the Natrix is cool. I like the blade shape on it, and I like how thin it is. Thinner. Yeah, Dog One said there's a couple worth $5. Yeah, dude, see, that's pretty neat. The things that people come up with, you know, rather than advertise one knife, that's a smart way to do it. So if you have a bunch of knives that you would sell for like 30 or 40 a piece or 50 a piece, you could list them all in one listing, like this dude. Like he said junk drawer $5, which gets your attention. And you go on there and he has a bunch of knives, right? Well, you could say a whole lot or whatever. And then somebody could go and see like 10 knives that you'll sell for $50. That is a smart way to post. What won't people think of next? There's a Three Rivers Manufacturing Atom, $385. Whew, a little pricey. I do have a 10% code off of TRM, but I don't have any knives to show. they offered the discount code, but didn't offer to send a knife. I'm like, well, it's great that you gave me a discount code. This is what I'm thinking. I didn't answer them. I was like, I don't have anything to show for TRM. There's an Elementum for $30. That's a great price. There's an Elementum for $70. Maybe that one has a higher grade steel. American Blade Works ABW Model 1. Spyderco Urban White. Spyderco Urban White FRN. Spyderco Urban. There are so many knives that I have never seen before. There's a Shaman for $300. Price drop. Manix 2 lightweight, factory second. Oh, hey, $75. That's not bad. I got my factory second for $70. Is it Stacy's birthday too? Oh, wait, hold on. I got to come back to the hive. Oh, we got to go back to the future. King's Portal with a $2 super chat. He said, recommended butterfly ? I used to have one as a kid. I only have like 2 or 3 butterfly knives. I couldn't tell you what's a good one and what's not. I don't know. Ratter said, Beez, put the Tenacious in your cart, and when Mrs. Beez come down and tells everyone to purchase your cart, buy it and blame her for the purchase. Yeah. I still have to pay for the installation of our sliding glass doors. Bionic said, I wish TRMs were cheaper. Yeah, they are pricey. Barrett Carter said, I have no sound. Dude, you push a button. Josh said, where we're going, we don't need roads. Shaman just came out with a lightweight version. Really? Okay. My interest is piqued. King's Portical said, fair Beez. Beth said, wishing you a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Stacy Bolsterblades tomorrow. Happy birthday, Stacy. Happy 53. Dog One said, that's a great thing about it. I put in maybe 12 hours a week on knives for a few years. Still always more new. Happy birthday, Stacy. Dog One said, or Top Dog said, it's the BTS. Here's another version of the top liner lock Fenrir from Tenable. Fantastic. Chris said, I don't know much about Balisongs either, but the Flytanium UFO is a ton of fun to play with for 20 bucks. Okay, I stand corrected. I have the Flytanium UFO, and it is fun. It doesn't have a blade, but it is fun. Oh my gosh, people, listen. Go here. If you ever want to buy something Flytanium, go to my link. In every video that I post has a Flytanium link down in there. Use that. They have a new knife that just redropped, the titanium beef. And then they also have new scales for the Benchmade bug out. Jeremy said, King's Portical, I'd say the Kershaw Lucia is really good depending on your price range. Let's see. There's several versions of that. And then we talked about the Pharaoh Monster. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's something cool. Gosh, hold on. Let me go to something here. Let me look at something real quick. Here we go. So the Vacor, Amor, and Prayer 2. I think this is probably the Amor. Now I remember. Okay. All right. Look at this thing. Look at the DLC coating on this blade. Man, M8 and Miguron. I mean, a lot of their knives look similar, but they, all of the ones with this pattern just look so good. They do such a good diamond pattern on their handles. And then look at the DLC. Look how crispy and clean that DLC is, where you can still see. Let me go this way. Look at that. Look how clean that DLC is on that compound grind. You can still see all of the satin lines, both directions. Man, it is crispy, crispy, crispy. Miguron. I believe this is the Amor. The one I was looking at earlier, I believe this is it. This is called the LSM. Pretty sure this is the LSM right here. This wicked looking one. Yeah, their new crystal titanium Galati one is interesting, said Connor. Ryan Brockman coming in smoking hot with a $20 super chat. He said, I got my Towser K and Arkfeld. Absolutely love them. Thanks, Beez. My pleasure, dude. My pleasure. Thank you for the $20. That is awesome. That is so exciting to hear. I love it, dude. I absolutely love it. Oh my gosh. I love this. I'm having so much fun. There's just so much cool stuff. Let's see. I'll show you. Guess where I got this? And it's a good price. And I even have a bunch of money off on it right now. You can go and get one of these bad boys. And I think they have different colors. I did not know. And if I knew, I forgot that Concept has a titanium EDC pin. What? Jason said, squirrel? Yeah, I know. I don't know what I was thinking about before. Connor Johnson said, one of the few like black crystal tie knives I've seen, except for some of the new Poquilo knives. I don't know how to say that. What's up, Paper Tiger? Yeah, look at this thing. I'm carrying this at work tomorrow. I'm digging it. I have some gel ink refills that I already have that will go in this. It's very lightweight. That's not a knife, said King's Portical. Yeah, check that out. A bit of frag pattern on this EDC pen. Let's see. Does it say what it is? What's it called? Let's see. If you can tell what it says, I can't read it. I can't read it, whatever it says on the top there. But yeah, they have EDC gear. Here's something else they have. This little spinner fidgety deal. This thing, which is titanium, the center thing spins around. It's the twist fidget. It doesn't do a whole lot of fidgeting, but it comes with, here's the odd thing. It comes with this necklace, right? It comes with, I don't know what these are called. These really floppy metal necklaces that are real slinky. It comes with this, but I don't know how you put this on this unless you clip it in that little clip. I don't even think it'll fit. No. So you would need to put a little, like a tiny key ring or something on this to hang it from this. So you could have this hanging from your neck and have something to spin around. You know who that is? It's Clint Eastwood, said Josh. It's called a snake chain, said Stacy. Well, you know, that's very fitting, Stacy, because it is very, very it's kind of fun just to play with the chain. It is very snaky, but this comes with that fidget. It looks like a snake. Nick said, new to the giveaways. What time do you start? And you just doing one? Nick's, I do giveaways every Friday night. Typically, they're towards the end of the live stream. And tonight, I'm planning on doing at least one. And I'm not going to go as late tonight as I normally do. So it'll be in the 11 o'clock hour. Serious Mike said, the wife and I got several new knives this week. I got her a Kaiser Rapids and a Concept Model 6. I got a Concept Mirror, a Superhawk, Pelican, and Chimera with lightning nanoscales. Whoa, dude. Hey, speaking of which, this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. The new Model 6s are just so good. I mean, so good. They are beautiful. Look at this. And the blade on it is just so good. Prado24 gifted one beezblades membership with a super chat. And Rolf Robertson got it. Congratulations, Rolf. Serious Mike also got a Smoky Mountain Knife Works Kaiser Sparrow and a Workos HDD01 UV light. Very nice. Yeah, look at this. This is the Model 6. And there are several new variants of the Model 6. So whatever this is, if it's 150, which it might not even be that much, but if it's 150, that means you're going to get 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 22, over $22 off with my discount code for the next week with the 15% discount code. So that would bring this down to what, 130 something? But I don't even think it's that much. The makers are doing cool things with G10, said Jim. Bionic said, how sick would it look with DLC? Oh my gosh, man. If this had the DLC of this Miguron, oh wow, that would look sick. That would look really good. Nick said, I bought a brand new Civivi Trailblazer XL for $40 today. How about that? Mick Ranger said, the Model 6 is great. I have the 80s camo. Here's another version of the Model 6. The 80s camo looks really cool. I don't know where I put mine. Like I said, I'm in the middle of reorganizing. I constantly reorganizing. But here is the copper foil carbon fiber of the Model 6. Look at that. I hear Mrs. Beez calling for Bogey. She's trying to get him to come inside. I love this blade. What's up, Gordon Trainer? Big Jimpin said, beautiful. Such good action, man, and it's so comfy in the hand. Bionic said, the copper foil I'm not as big a fan of. Doesn't it make your hand stink? No. No, this copper carbon, it's copper foil mixed inside the carbon fiber layers. I don't know that it's actually on the outside and touches your skin. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Oh, I was like, you're talking goofy.
And I tried his leash and choke chain jingle, and it wouldn't happen. And then I was trying to think of how I could get him to come in, and I found his collar that has the metal on it.
Oh yeah.
So I picked it up and I jingled it, and his ears perked up, and he started wagging his tail. And I said, "You can't resist it, can you?"
No.
And I got him inside.
She managed to get him inside. Yeah. So here's a close look before I squirrel again. See what it looks like there. I can't smell. I'll have to wait till Mrs. Beez comes down. I can't smell any copper. Mick Ranger said, Doobie, yeah, it's pretty nice, but with the 80s camo, sometimes you don't get a good pattern. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do. Pack Rat said, oh, I have the exact concept Model 6 with copper carbon fiber. Isn't the blade just so good? And look, your pivot is here and your tip is down here. So it's a really good, like, tip down cutter. Even though you have what appears to be belly, and you do have some belly, your tip is down here. So it's great package opener, great utility knife. Dog One said, I just used your link to get the Concept Flank Fixie for $35, $20 off. How about that? He just got one of the flanks and got $20 off the flank using my code. That's cool, dude. That is very cool. Which one did you get? Did you get the carbon fiber or the G10 or the micarta? There's 3 different versions at least of the new flank fixie. On the Edge said, got to make a call to the mother unit, but I'm watching. By the way, tomorrow is Mrs. birthdays. Happy birthday to Mrs. On the Edge. Love it. Bobby G said, a lot of cutting surface. Yeah, dude. You know what? I would like this with a Alti clip. I'm a big fan of Alti clips. I like Alti clips. Ever since I finally discovered them way late in the game, I like them. Here's another knife we haven't talked about yet that's very fun. That if you like a big bruiser knife for fun, look at this dude. The CJRB Tundra. Would you look at it? I mean, just look at it and all of its tundraness. It's a beast. Look at this. Huh. Yeah. And it has a pin. You can screw a pin in right here, and it essentially becomes a big fixed blade for all intents and purposes. Look at that. Look at the blade on that dude. Massive. NFK20 said being a mascot is tough. Trust me. Dang, I mean, I know the outfit is hot, said NFK20. Big old beast. You know, CJRB and Artisan do have some big beast knives. Rolf said, Dog One, good evening, sir. Addicted to Blades said, today is my 27th wedding anniversary. Happy wedding anniversary to Addicted to Blades and the missus. What's up, Rolf? Stacy said, Owl, be right back. Let's see if I put a knot on one side. What if? Let's see. What if I put a knot on one side? Just put a little double knot. The dogs are upstairs. They sound like a herd of turtles. Will that stop it from going through? Yes, it will. So I can put a knot on that side and then put a knot on this side. Happy anniversary, Addicted to Blades. That is very exciting. 27 years. That's more than a quarter of a century that you've been married. That's either fantastic or I don't know. So some people talk about, oh, I've been married this long. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't have that experience, but look at that chunk of Rooski. And you can screw this guy. Screw you guys. I'm going home. You can screw this pin in here like so. John said we can hear them. Okay, so you can literally hear them up there. I mean, it's like a herd of elephants up there. So you can screw that pin right there, that pin I screwed in, which double locks this sucker, and you could just chunk away with this thing. Gunner said, you have a Concept Nico. It's a fixed blade with a finger hole at the end of the handle. Yes, I do. Gunner is asking for the fixed blades that I just today put them all in one container so I could organize them. And I should have known better than to do it right before a live stream, because oh my gosh, yeah, everything is buried. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, I should have went through here and got out. I need another container to put these in. I should have went through here and got out my concepts, since we're talking about concept knives. I have a container in here with something special for future giveaways that I'm not going to reveal right now, but I have some beastly fixed blades in here. I don't know if I can find some Concept fixed blades in this mix at the moment, but I am going to be selling knives one of these days. Alice, pow, right in the kisser. Oh yeah, my apologies, dude, but I mean, they're all like in this giant Rubbermaid container, and that was probably not a good idea. I have 3 or 4 versions of the Nico, and I'm pretty sure that all of them are inaccessible at the moment. Let me look, because I cleaned out. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here's another drawer of fixed blades. Maybe they're in here. I cleaned that one out. I cleaned that one out. Nope. Not in there. Yeah, I'm trying to organize my fixed blades so I can so for times like this when we're talking about them, so I can actually find them. Let's see. If I look over here on the edge, on the side, see if I can find a Nico. Is that a Nico? Hi, puppy. You help me look? What you doing, puppers? Not on the edge. He's chasing the light right now. He's chasing the light reflections. Ugh. Yeah, it's not even. I don't know why I'm trying. We're just gonna have to take Gunner's word for it. Or Gunner, maybe next week I'll have these more separated. That's part of my plan, is for moments just like that. When I'm looking for a particular brand, I can find them. Whew. I tried. Gunner said, you can stop now. I tried. Gunner said, it's okay. I forgot you said you put them all in the 80-pound tote. I know, man. Beez, I can help store your concepts. Just send them this way and I'll keep them safe for you. Well, it's not the concept. Is I put like 85% of my fixed blades in one container. Jeremy said, I hang my fixed blades to organize on the whole board. Mick Ranger, happy 25th to you and the wife. Stop, please. Stop. It's okay. Okay. Did you hear me? You want to come up here and say hi to your people again? Come on. Come on. It's up to you, bro. Take this banner down. You want to come up and say hi? It's up to you. Did you go out and roll in deer poop again? Come on. Come on. Hello, puppy. Oh, Jeremy said, I hate. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Jay said, I never know what he is doing back there. Beez the meatloaf. Beez the meatloaf. I know. Puppy wants to say hi. You like seeing your people, don't you? Top Dog and I were talking a week or so ago, and he was saying that, Bogey grew up coming on the live stream every single week of his life, but maybe 1 or 2 Fridays. This has been a part of his life since he was 8 weeks old. He has to know that we're talking to some people out there. He just can't read. He tries. Puppy power. But yeah, he's been coming to the live stream for 2.5 years. This has been a part of his life every Friday night. Raybo said, I ordered knives from CKW a week ago and still processing. CKW. CKW. Something. What is CKW? Dog One said, Mick, that's so cool. When I was 14, my first darling, we were partnered up right in the nose hole. Barrett said, it's live bees 15, the code. Use my link though, dude. I'm gonna post the link. I'm gonna pin the link. That way I get credit for getting you there. Here, I'm gonna pin this to the top chat. I should have done that before. Copy, paste. Oh, hold on, puppy. Just give me a second, bud. Okay, it's in the pinned comment. You can click that and use Bees Live 15 for 15% off. Bogart got to meet a Sheltie today. Lady was walking her Shetland sheepdog, and she asked if it was okay to walk past the line so Bogey could meet. Jeremy said, I remember when he was a puffball the size of a soccer ball. Custom knife work, said Moose Duty, ? Mike said, I remember when he was a little fur ball. Chicago Knife Works, and they do take a long time to ship, said Stacy. I bet not long as me. He's just a baby. His bandana came off already. His head's the size that he was when he was a puppy. He's got when he runs, his fur just flows in the wind. It'll flow left and right when he's running. It'll split down the middle when he's running. He's super fast. Bogey needs his own knife, said Bionic. I know, he needs a chew toy that looks like a knife. His brother got his teeth cleaned. Oh, tomorrow we get to remove the sutures from Berkeley. I ordered a little pair of suture removal scissors, with the little hooky thing on them. Let's go down here and see what's going on at this here table. I used this little dude to open up several packages today, and it does a good job, and it's sharp too. The CJRB Anansi. Here's a link to it if you want to check them out. They can't be very expensive. But I also took it to, to Trivia. Had it clipped on my belt loop. This is a cool little package opener. Very convenient. Top Dog said, knives for days. Nice new spread you got there, Beez, said Bo. Thanks, man. Let's see. Got this big dude here. These are all the new top liner locks from Tenable right here. And then these Ferromonster knives, I am thoroughly, completely impressed with. Got a pin from Concept. Concept has everything going on right now. This is another recent release. Is this the oh shoot, what's this one called? It's hard for me to keep up. This is the Dreadnought. This is another Concept new banger. Big old blade on it. Well, there was cat food. The dog just took care of it. Raybo just ordered 2 Buck Spitfires from CKW and saved $24. Great deal. Gunner said, dang, CKW has the Concept Little Main Street in S35EN What is that Chicago Knife Works? Is that what CKW is? Splitting Slices said the 3 slowest shippers: Beez, CKW, and USPS. Yes. With the only caveat being you're not purchasing anything from me. Ill Knife said, is that, hey, get out of the trash? No, no, no. That's trash. You leave it there. No. One is a birthday present for a 15-year-old. His first knife, said Raybo. Smoky Mountain has been slow as Christmas of late. Dreadnought looks comfy, said Crisp. Matt said, I used your link last week to get a concept Fenrir and copper carbon fiber, and it just arrived today. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I know you could order stuff from Chicago Knife Works on Amazon. I've seen them as a seller on Amazon. There's one version. Here's another version. This is pretty neato. This one right here. They have several new Main Streets, and this one is G10 copper foil. It's not carbon fiber, it's G10. This is brand new. It's the first time I've ever seen anyone do this. It's G10 with copper foil. Don't know exactly how they did it, but they did it. Top Dog said, oh snap, noise on the porch. I hope that's Amazon. Does Amazon deliver this late at night? Yeah, they do. They do here. They've delivered at my house after 10 o'clock. Bionic, the pinned comment link, that'll take you to them. No, that's the Nazi. The link pinned at the top, it'll show you. I don't know what they cost, but I do know if you get the price of it and take 15% off. Matter of fact, what am I doing? All we have to do is this right here. You just hold on a cotton picking minute. Hold on, I have an idea. So the only things you can't use the 15% code on are Halloween knives that are on sale. But let's check this out. Main Street. You guys see what I'm saying? Yeah, you do. Okay. So the Main Street. So let's see the G10 one. Where's the new G10 one? There's 3 pages of them. Let's see. Man, there's a lot of Main Streets. The Main Street is one of my all-time favorite knives from Concept. It's just fantastic. Let's see. Black tie coated stonewash. Ah, here it is. So, Concept Main Street, S35VN blade. Look at that, how many Concept Main Streets there are. $124.89. So, if you get $124.89 times 15%, it takes off $18.73. So that minus 1873, $106 for S35VN for this knife right here. With the code, you get that knife for $106 with the G10 copper foil and S35VN black stonewash. It has an adjustable. It's similar to the clutch lock. There are 3 adjustment holes, so it comes in the middle one and in medium, which is really good. I like how it is. Matt said CJRB is having a sale right now. Bionic doesn't like Halloween anyway. Brian F said, Beez, QSP is using that foil G10 on the new Glide Lock Penguin. Really? This is the first time I've ever seen it. James D said, received my Dreadnought today, purple with black wash blade, 74 of 300 made. Very nice. Bionic said, nice. I have 2 regular size Main Streets and I love them, but want a small one. So I need to look at those at the link. Appreciate it, Beez. By all means, man. Splitting Slices just put a link up to the Tundra, the giant CJRB knife on Amazon. What were we doing? Oh, yeah. So they have the little thingies all flying around on the Concept site. Oh, what is this? Orion pre-order. Ooh, so they have a pre-order going on right now. Or it says in stock. See, that knife sold out because it has that wicked blade with all of the milling on it. Add to cart. Wow. So those are available again. Those sold out like really fast. How does the Tundra D2 perform? Bionic said. The Tundra is not D2. I think it's AR RPM not. Oh, it's D2. It's D2. I don't know. I haven't done anything with it. It's not an expensive knife, so I mean D2 is tough steel to begin with, even if it's not done super duper. Yinzer said NKD, so stoked. Got my Microtech Dirac Delta Outbreak double-sided serrated. Congratulations on your new Microtech, man. Bionic said, I wish it was AR RPM 9. Well, D2 is actually tougher than AR RPM 9, as far as I know. Beez, did you know the Dreadnought are all limited series numbered? Really? Really? Let's see. So the Dreadnought. This one is 51 out of 300. So these are all limited editions. There's a number 51. And then this one, let's see which one this one is. Oh, boy, that's bright. This one is, I can't read it. Let's see if I can read it on the screen. 63? 68? Looks like 68 of 300. The Dreadnought. Bionic said, yeah, I just look for the corrosion resistance because I live in the Carolinas, aka Corrosionville. Brian F said, I'd take a good D2 over RPM 9 all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. I like, man, I'm telling you what, I do know for a fact there's one company that sticks out in my mind is Kubi. Their D2 is really good. I mean, it takes a screaming sharp edge. Well heat treated D2 is a mother to reprofile, said John. Yeah, you need diamond stones to reprofile some good D2. That's why I personally, just as a, thinking things through, I personally don't recommend first-time knife buyers or first-time knife sharpeners that want to learn how to sharpen a knife. Don't learn how to sharpen on D2. Learn how to sharpen on something like AR RPM 9 or 8CR13 or 9CR18 MOV. That's just what I recommend. And a thinner blade also, so you won't get discouraged like I did. There were two reasons. One, back in the day, I thought I couldn't sharpen knives because I was trying to sharpen crap steel. And then I tried sharpen D2. And then I learned more about sharpening in steels and stuff. And then it was, if you want to learn how to sharpen, get a knife that has a thin blade profile, like a Tenacious with 8CR, and you'll quickly learn the process. You'll be like, okay, so I flipped the burr, I flipped it over, then I moved up, got the burr off. Now it's screaming sharp. Bionic said, is it Brian? Do you know the heat treat? Brian, off-grid D2 is phenomenal, said Brian. Dog One said, Sarah brought home some fries from a food truck, like old soda fountain fries. Great. Here's another one. Check this one out. Look at this dude. How's that for some Mr. Fancy Pants? This one has DLC coating on it. Look at that. A little bit of fat carbon fiber. Brandon said, do you discount code for MKC? You guys using all these acronyms. What is MKC? MKC. Monthly Knife Club? Yeah, no. I don't have a discount, but I have a link. I don't think I have a discount. Monthly Knife Club. Let me see. Gosh. Monthly. I don't know if this is one of those ones where you get an automatic discount through the link or not. But that's my link to Monthly Knife Club. Everybody in your what do you call those things? Your acronyms. Oh, acronyms are tough. I'm always like, what? My first sharpen attempt was D2 after I accidentally racked it over cast iron, said Raybo. Bionic said, which concept is that one again, Beez? The one you just held up. This one is the concept, whatchamacallit? The kit poo. There's a few different colorways of the kit poo. Small, more gents style knife. I like what they did. I think that concept needs to do a little bit more in this department. Some more knives of the smaller gents type. I think they did a really good job on this one, and they need to do, they do a lot of, hefty knives, really well built, strong knives. Not that this one's not well built, but it's a smaller, more gents carry. They need to do more like this. King's Portical said, I like gentleman knives like the CRKT CEO. Brian F said, Bionic, it's cryo-treated D2 from Taiwan. Not sure the HRC, though. Yeah, look at that. Look at that DLC with fingerprints all over it. Yeah, look at that. Little midway swedge, for a little bit of looks action. And it has a reversible clip, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Raybo said, USPS lost my box. Box for what, man? Not for me. I send everything UPS because the United States Postal Service, I don't know what they're doing. Roger Baker said, hey, Beez, good to see you tonight, my friend. Hope you've had a good week. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate that. I did have a pretty decent week. This is a tough time at the end of the year at work, but the rest of the week went really well. Sean said, what's your suggestion for an easy knife sharpening kit for beginners? If you can afford it, it would be worth it to invest in and get you, I would say, my first pick is if you're a knife collector and you're already spending hundreds on knives and you don't see yourself stopping light knife collecting, I would recommend just going all out and spending the money and getting the TS Prof. That's my first thought. My second thought is if you want to get something that has, and they come with the set of stones, diamond stones, right? But that's expensive. My next thought is if you could get a Work Sharp professional precision adjust, it might be around $200, but you probably have knives that cost that much. It has everything you need. It has everything. And that's the one that comes to mind. It's easy to use. It's easy to clamp a knife onto it. You can put the knife on there. You can sharpen it. You can adjust it. It comes with an angle finder. It comes with a little thingy so you can do smaller knives. That'd probably be one of the ways to go. Is the Work Sharp Professional Precision Adjust is the first one that comes to mind because I imagine they're probably around 200 by now, and you get a lot with that. Bionic said I have a Work Sharp combo sharpener. The Pro PA. Oh, so it's still the Pro PA is still $249. Okay. So $249, you can go here and they have them here at this site. It'd be nice if they were cheaper. The holidays are coming up. I know the holidays are a good time if you're looking for a sharpening system, but if you're dropping $50 here, $80 there, $150 there on a knife, and you're not you, if anyone is spending that much on knives, invest in a good knife sharpening system, because think about how much you're spending on your knives. Because I've heard a lot of people that they're like, yeah, I have like 150 knives. I'm trying to find a nice, cheap sharpening stone. And I'm like, well, if you invested that much into your knives, invest into a sharpening system that'll last you the rest of your life, right? That's just, I think that's the way to go. And if you don't want to fool how to learn how to fool with freehand, that's freehand knife sharpening is a lifestyle. And here's my example. You can live your life out and live in an apartment and be absolutely fine and things are taken care of, right? Owning a home is a lifestyle, right? You choose to do that. Or buying a more pricey car, that's a lifestyle. It's not a need. So sharpening from a stone is, for me, is very it's very enjoyable. It's a very zen thing for me, and I've enjoyed the journey of learning. And anything that you buy sharpening wise, I know I'm not reading because I'm on a thing right now. If you save yourself the trouble, I'm telling you, don't buy cheap stones. Buy diamond stones. Get if you're going to go by hand, know that it's going to take some practice, and don't buy cheap stones. Like get an Atoma 150. Use that for reprofiling. Get Sharpall makes the Sharpall 162. Get that. It's double-sided. Don't buy something if it's not a good diamond stone. Just don't even fool with it. In today's world of knives, don't buy a stone if it's not a diamond stone. Unless you're into it. If you get into it, and you'll buy all these Shaptons and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, get a very low grit diamond stone. That will get you your profile, because the more you have to go across the stone, the more human error happens. You're human. You're not a machine. And the more times you have to pass through, the more opportunity for you to accidentally go this way a little bit, or that way a little bit, or this way or that way. So the more aggressive it is, and the quicker you take the steel off, the less human error is involved, and you'll get your apex. Once you get that apex, you can move up to like 400 or 600 grit just to clean it. Because once you've got your primary bevel, most of the work's done. You're almost done at that point. Do a really good job at that first heavy stone, and then just go lighter and lighter passes once you've got it flipped back and forth, right? Lighter and lighter passes. And then when you move up to like a 400 or a 600 grit, you're about done. You're just cleaning up the scratch pattern at that point. Ron Crow said you can't beat TS Prof, period. Yeah, my TS Prof T03, T30, T03, that's my favorite. I do have a 5% discount off TS Prof, and I have a video to make on some TS Prof stuff too. Here you go. Here's a link where you can go check out some of the stuff they have. Right here is 5% off. I think they have free shipping. Mike Felger said, I totally agree, Beez. Sharpening is kind of a life journey and evolving skill. Oh, yeah, I didn't finish that thought. So that's the lifestyle choice if you want to do it by hand, right? Otherwise, get you a fixed angle system, and it's going to be a lot more accurate because it takes a lot of the human error out of it, and you will be very happy with it. Like one of the nicer Work Sharp systems. And just spend $200 or more, you know. I'm just saying. And you will like it. You'll get to the point where you understand, whoever it is that's listening to this, you will understand that you get a factory edge, and factory edges are nice, right? But then you put your own edge on it, and you're like, oh, that's very nice. Very, very nice. Factory edges are good. And here's something else too, because oh gosh, I love knife sharpening, and when I retire, I'm going to do all kinds of knife sharpening videos and things that I've learned to save people trouble, like I'm doing right now. King's Portico said, I've seen some cool knife sharpeners Tractor Supply, but they are costly. Jeremy said, gonna keep saying this till you read it, Beez. My package just got here. Thank you so much, sir. I feel like a little kid. Dude, that is so cool. Jeremy got his giveaway package. That is awesome. Michael Miller said, I ruined a few knives learning how to sharpen my knives. I'm trying to learn to do it. Yeah, it's a journey. It's fun. You know, my recommendation is to get a knife with some 8CR or get a Sin cut. Get a Sin cut with 9CR18 MOV, right? That's a good medium ground steel that's not hard or difficult to sharpen, but get that and then get a low grit diamond stone. And then you're going to make sure that you become a machine. You come across, you never bend your wrist when you're sharpening. If you find yourself going like this, you're putting tons and tons of angles and tons of human error in there. You have to think of yourself like a machine. Don't bend your wrist. You're holding the knife, and when you are going to change and go up to hit the tip, just the tip, your elbow comes up, not your wrist. You go like this. Have a guide finger coming back. In the same way going back is have your thumb and make it hit the same spot. I don't know if you've ever seen Neves do it. Do it. Put a mark on your thumb. If you put a mark on your thumb and your index finger, if you put your thumb in the same spot on the blade, put a mark on the blade. You can use a magic marker on your blade. Alcohol takes it right off. So mark a spot on your blade where you're going to put your finger every time when you come back. The whole idea is to take as much human error out of it as possible. So when you come back, have your knife, have your finger. Why am I showing you without a knife? Have your finger on the same spot on the spine every time you come back, like right here. I'm going to put a mark on my finger. So see that mark? Put a pin mark. So when you come back, and put a pin mark right there on your blade with a magic marker. And if you do that in the same spot and don't move your wrist, that's a huge part of the battle right there. Gunner said, I'm back. Our internet flickered when our electricity flickered. Chris said, I think if you're brand new to knife sharpening, use a Sharpie to color the bevel. Oh yeah, I still do that, man. I don't have one right here. Use a Sharpie and go across your secondary bevel. And that way, and then do a pass. And you'll see, am I taking the Sharpie off? If you're taking it off on the bottom, you have it tilted too high. Bring it down. And if you're taking the Sharpie off up here, right behind the edge, then you have it too low. You'll want to move it. And then when you do a pass, keep your finger where it's at. When you do a pass and you look and you remove the Sharpie, you know that's the right angle. Push the knife into your finger. It'll make a mark like that, and then put a pin mark. You'll be like, okay, that's exactly where it is to match your bevel. You're not reprofiling. You're just sharpening what's there. Dog One said, I make a mark on my thumb and finger. There you go. Since we're talking about sharpening, anyone know anyone who uses and likes the Wicked Edge, says Gunner. I'm not familiar with it. So there are Monster knives on Amazon. The reason I thought of that is because Experience Precision just put a link. I don't know if they have this one, but I'm telling you what, this is one of my new favorite knives. This is one of my favorite knives of 2025. I mean, geez. It is a laser beam. It's a laser. I don't even know what it's called. And here's something else. Get you a strop. When you get a brand new knife, it will be sharper if you strop it right out of the gate. I mean, dude. It's sharp. And that's after me using it. I don't know what the heat treat is. I don't know what the heat treat is like on it. Don't really care. And here's something else. You need to make a blade sharpener for beginners, Michael said. I mean, truth be told, if you get a good fixed angle system, there you go. You just learn how to use that. Greg said 3, 2, 1. Beez is gonna need a band-aid. Jeremy said, Beez, I cannot thank you enough. Sorry to all my fellow chat members if I'm getting annoying, but I'm mind blown going through this package. So many goodies. Dude, dude, that is the most awesome thing ever. Jeremy is opening his giveaway package right now and getting all the stuff out. That's awesome. Gunner said, I saw an unboxing video of one of your giveaways where the box included a double-sided strap. Oh, so somebody videoed unboxing one of my giveaways. That's pretty cool. The boxing, yeah, there were a couple people that got a double-sided strap. Jim Miller said, Jeremy, it is amazing. On the Edge said, what did you get, Jeremy? I was away from the screen. Gareth said, Mom, at Kelly's Bishmash. Love you. Raybo said, UPS driver opening my box. What? Sanders said, all the swag. Brian F said, as I said earlier, stropping is more important for a new knife people. Easy to use and keeps knife sharp, lessening need to sharpen. I can't agree more. Do I have one sitting here? I can't agree more with Brian F. And, you know, we have to remember there's new folks on the live stream every Friday. Let me give you some quick advice. If you don't sharpen knives yet, right? Just go on Amazon and get you a strop. Get you some, you don't have to do anything other than that. But first get a strop and then get you some diamond emulsion. Get you some like 6 micron diamond emulsion. Right? Here's the thing. When you strop, it's not an aggressive thing and you don't do it a bunch, right? So this knife is brand new. It's never been used. It's never been stropped, nothing, right? Straight out of the box from the factory. Here, let's see if we can tell. I don't know if we'll be able to tell. So listen to the sound. Let's see if sometimes it makes a difference sound-wise, sometimes not. Let's see. Sounds a little rough. It's sharp, but it sounds a little rough. Now let's strop it and see what happens. Okay, let's see. I've got some 6 and some 3. I'm going to use some 6. Now, what I'm going to do, let's see, is I'll face it towards you first. It's hard to do this. Everything is backwards on my screen. Okay, so lay it down flat. I am going to push like I'm going to cut the leather, but I'm not, right? I'm going to lay it down flat and then start picking it up this direction. And I'm going to pick up until it stops. Okay, it stopped right there. I'm going to do it again. Let's do it like this. Okay, this is how we'll show it. Okay, it's hard to do this. Everything is backwards for me. Okay, so I'm going to go this way. I have it down flat. See how it's not touching the edge? I'm going to pick it up, and then I'm pushing this direction. I don't want to cut the leather. I just want it to start grabbing the leather, right? So I go like this, and it just grabbed the leather. Now I know I'm at the right angle. I know I'm right on the apex. The second one is don't push hard. Let the leather do the job for you. So once you get to that where it grabs, slowly come back. You don't have to go at an angle because remember, factory grinds, here's something else. Factory grinds are straight. When you sharpen yourself, your new scratch pattern is going to be at an angle like this, right? But factory edges are always straight. So you strop them straight. You do straight stropping. Let's see. Can I do it like this? This is very difficult to do on screen. Okay. Let's see what you guys see. All right, so I'm going this way until it grabs, and now I just lightly go back. And then I'm going to go on this side. And I'm doing it very lightly. I'm not pushing. The key is you want to match the grind that the blade has. You don't want to roll it because if you go up too far, if you go up too high, you'll roll it. And another thing is don't overstrop the knife. Usually just a few passes is all you need. And it will put teeth on your blade. Your blade will become more toothy. Much cleaner. Oh. Much cleaner than it was. And that's all I did. I just stropped it, what, 3 or 4 times? That right there made a difference. Gunner said it was Experience Precision. He's the one that got the strop in his box. Oh, very nice. Yeah, the giveaway boxes, packages that you get, they're not pretty. I reuse Amazon boxes because why not? Bo Holmes said, thank you, Beez. I appreciate the tutorial. Yeah, that was, you know what? I could have used the knife cam. It probably would have been better. Sanders said, thanks for the tips. Once you get used to the sound and feel will become more and more noticeable, said Full Fire. Alex said, darn, I've been not stropping right at all. Here, let's do this. I could have done this the whole time. You know how if you're going to sharpen a knife, you're going to do like we talked about, right? And you're going to be coming down. You're going to hold the exact same angle. I would bet you that a lot of people overstrop their knife. And what you end up doing with all that human error is if you have your knife, let's see, if there's too much of an angle like this, see, if you come up too high like that, and then you go down like this, you're going to roll, you're going to take the teeth off the edge of your bevel. You want to make sure you match it. So watch what I'm doing here. I'm coming down. It's not grabbing. It's not grabbing. It's not grabbing. Okay. So there is the angle that this is sharpened at. I know because it finally grabbed. Now I know once I'm at that point, lock my wrist. Don't move my wrist. Slowly and very gently without hardly any pressure at all. Go back at the same spot, make sure it grabs. And that's the nice thing is with us when stropping is you can tell every time and make sure that you are the exact right angle because you can tell if it grabs. Don't push hard because you don't want to cut your leather, right? But it's really easy just to slowly tip up until it grabs. Right when it grabs, you know that's the exact angle your knife is sharpened at. And you can literally do it each time, and it doesn't take that many passes. And I'm not using a bunch of pressure. I like 6 micron. And then I have 3 micron on the other side. I can clean it up even a little bit more. And here's the thing is you can tell if you do one side and do the other, and then the other feels rough, you'll be like, oh, my burr is on that side. You might have a slight bit of burr that you're going to be realigning on that side. You'll notice like this side will feel really smooth. And then this side will feel a little rougher, or you'll see it move the pattern of the suede on the leather. Then that side you might want to do 2 or 3 times more. And then you'll notice that it'll get smoother and it'll feel more like it did on the other side. You know, you've just aligned those microscopic teeth at the very tip of your bevel. Often looks like this, right? And when you strop, you're aligning all of those particles and all those teeth. Now see how that looks like teeth? Microscopically, that's what your blade kind of looks like, is little teeth, just like a serrated knife, except for they're micro serrations. And that's what helps give a knife that bite. You know how some knives, if you run your finger across the edge of it, it feels super slick and there's no teeth. That's why I like doing like 600 grit, because if you get over 1,000 and 1,200 grit and stuff, you end up with a slick edge and it doesn't bite. And, you know, like if you're cutting a tomato and your knife just slides across the tomato, it doesn't like bite into it. That's because you don't have any teeth. And you can actually put some little micro teeth on it just by stropping your chef knives too. I have a strop upstairs I use for my chef knives also. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. It's easy to make a strop from stuff at Hobby Lobby, said Jim Miller. Do you have a link to a strop you like, Beez? I can, let me see. I'll give you a link to generally a good strop. Because you don't have to spend a bunch of money on strops. You can spend tons of money on strops just like knives. But in my opinion, a half decent leather, you can make your own. Let's see if I can find one here that's, I mean, it doesn't even have to be a particular brand. Here's one, let's see. This is one that I've used. It's only 19 bucks. Let's see. Oh, here you go. Here's a double-sided one. This one's 22 bucks. And it's you can get this on Amazon. Here, I just put a link in the chat. And it comes with a little angle guide. You can use that. I would trust the method I just showed you by checking the leather when it stops on the leather. I would go by that before I would use an angle guide, because you don't know exactly what angle your knife came in from the factory, right? Alex said, yeah, I thought toothless smooth blade was the goal. Yeah, when it's smooth, it's not going to bite. When you go like this and it's sticky, right? And it's sticky and you could feel it grabbing the epithelials of your skin. That stickiness is what cuts and makes it slice into stuff. If you overstrop by putting your angle up too high and you go too high on the angle like this rather than this, by going up high, you are going to round off those little teeth at the very edge of your knife, and you'll have a slick blade. Where if you have a knife where if you put your fingers on it and you're like, if I go this way with that knife, it's going to cut. That's when you know it's sharp. Beaver craft strops are straight and cheap. Yep. Ravo said, this is what I have. Baker premium leather strop for knife sharpening with polishing compound. And I would also recommend getting some diamond emulsion too. But you can make your own strops. I showed them a couple weeks ago. I've made mini strops. It's fun to make your own stuff, right? And that reminds me, I need to grab my 3M cement and take that to my son's tomorrow, because I'm going to fix something for him. I'm glad we started talking about that. Oh, that worked out. Yeah, I have mini strops. Yeah, I got to take this stuff to my son's tomorrow. As long as you go buy a piece, you can go on Amazon and buy some blocks of wood that are for hobbies, and then you can buy like a 4 or 6 foot piece of belt leather for a really reasonable price. And then see this one, I made a 3-sided strop. This, I have nothing on this side. I have 6 on this side and 3 on the other side. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm trying to save you guys the trouble of buying stuff and then having to buy more stuff. The only thing I recommend to use to adhere your leather to your wood is this stuff. I don't care if you have Gorilla Glue, Super Glue, Elmer's Glue, Wood Glue. I've tried them all. This dude right here, if you look, none of this. I've bought several strops where the leather starts coming off the wood. The strops that I've made since I started using this stuff do exactly what it says on the directions. This stuff right here, none of my strops that I've made, none of them have come off the wood. They are all dead on there. They have not moved a bit. John, yes, that's something else. When you're stropping, where's my example knife? What did I do with it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Don't put pressure. Don't push down, because you will squish. You will. Let's see if I can show. Don't push into the leather. Oh, come on. Focus. I'll just give it a minute. There we go. The leather is soft, right? So if you push, it will go like this. See what my finger's doing? See how my finger's going down into the leather? If you use pressure when you strop, see how that is going and rounding around my fingernail? That's what it'll do to your knife, and it will dull your knife, effectively dull your knife. Because if you push too hard with your blade will go down into the leather, and the leather will be going like this and wrapping around your edge and rounding off your apex. So it's let the leather do its job. Just use the weight of the knife. Contact cement, because when you need it to stick forever, on contact. Yeah, dude, this stuff is amazing. My son has a couple of those lights that are whatever you call these things. This is what I have in my shelves, are these motion detected lights. I walk up to my shelves and all the lights turn on. He has a couple of the longer ones underneath his shelves at home, and it's wood up here, and the 3M tape won't stick to that wood. So these are the lights that I have on my shelves. I'm gonna put some of this, and they're not gonna fall off now. I'm gonna fix that problem tomorrow. Can you strop without compound? Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Like this one right here, I don't have any compound on this on the top. You don't have to have compound. Just leather itself has silica in it. Just the leather itself. You get a brand new knife out of the box and cut a couple things with it, and then strop it. You'll be like, holy cow, you just made your factory grind sharper, because factories don't strop the knives. So even a factory grind, you can strop it. The problem is, it's so nice, it's so enjoyable to strop the knife, you'll be tempted to do it more than you need to. Don't overdo it. Just do it a few times, or like I said, if you go this way and it's really slick and smooth, and you'll get into the habit. You don't have to sit here and stop. You don't have to sit here and stop and try to find the angle. You'll put the knife down and instantly go like this and find the angle. It'll be like second nature. You'll go like this and there it is. If you go like this and it's really smooth, that's cool. And you do the same thing on the other side and it feels rough and you can feel it grabbing, you know that your apex is rolled just a little bit that way. You're wanting to correct that, right? So you know that your apex, see how this side right here, that side will be grabbing the strop and the other side won't, because the other side's straight. So you'll strop that side a little bit more to help align the little micro serrations. Toe Jammer said, what kind of compound do you recommend? You know, I don't know. I mean, the compound that I have is from Lacey, and it's lasted me forever. So I don't even know what's out there right now. I don't even know what to recommend. I don't even know what brands. I know there's a brand on Amazon. Everybody likes Amazon. Top Dog knows. I think Top Dog just tried a new brand. But I don't even know. I know Stroppy Stuff is one, but I don't know if that's on Amazon. Stroppy Stuff is one I've heard of. I don't even know. I'm trying to think of another brand. There's another one that starts with an A. King's Portical. Never use those. No, don't use pull-through sharpeners. That just destroys your it takes too much steel off. You don't want to use a pull-through sharpener. Everyone's used them. No, Lacey disappeared. Yeah, these things are so cool. I just walk up to my shelves and everything lights up. How is it 1029? How is that possible? John said, I just bought some of those lights for my safe. Yeah, dude. The light I just showed you, I put them in the pantry. You open up the pantry, you can see. They're awesome and they're rechargeable. How am I going to not forget this? I'm going to put it right next to my eye drops. Hopefully I put the right thing in my eye, right? On the edge with that $10 here super chat. On the edge. He said, just because we got paid and you do such a good job, Beez. Ain't got much, but we'll share. Man, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that a lot. Top Dog said, Creeley Sharp Condition from Knife Center. Different kind of diamond emulsion. Michael Miller said, "You're the best, Beez. What you do if you dull a knife by sharpening on stone? What you do if you dull a knife by sharpening on stone? If you're trying to sharpen it on a stone and you dull it, just run it across the stone straight like this a little bit and flatten out the apex. You know, just flat out on your stone. Well, this is a terrible example. Has anyone tried the wireless trailer lights? Are they any good, or would it be waste of my money? Roger Baker wants to know, dude, on the ads that I've seen, the wireless trailer lights look like they're fantastic. I don't know. Haven't tried them. Imagine putting some KPL in your eyes. Yeah. Experienced Precision said, yeah, if you dull your knife while sharpening it, cuss. Yeah, just run it back and forth and just kind of flatten it out and start over. Just start afresh. And if you've already been sharpening it, just stop and take a 5-minute break. Just take a breath, take a breather. And remember, just the basics. Start on one side, start with a super coarse diamond stone. Don't move your wrist. Make sure you're doing the exact same thing every time. Here's another example real quick. I mean, you literally, the more you make yourself feel like a machine, the better you'll do, the more successful you'll be. Where's just a regular, do I have any like regular knives? The regular blade. Okay. So you sharpen, right? You've already found the angle. Now, I don't have a marker. Oh my goodness. Get a marker and put a spot right here on your knife. It comes right off with alcohol. You can mark all over your knife with a Sharpie and it just wipes right off with alcohol. So make a mark right here with the Sharpie and then make a mark on your finger at your angle, right? So your finger goes in the same spot every time you come back. My hand is, I'm going to come back down just like a machine. My wrist never moves, just my elbow. And you are literally trying to be like a machine that is the exact same thing every single time. You do that until you can feel a grab on the other side. That's your burr. Once you feel the burr, you can switch to this side. I like doing it like this. You can do it like this. This tends to work for me just because I don't know, maybe because I can see what I'm doing. But I'll go like this and I'll come back just a little bit. Then I'll start on this side. I come down. This is what I do. I set it down. Like a machine. And then once you have it on this side, then you can go like this, just the weight of the knife. Now, once you've flipped it on each side, right, with your heavy grit stone, and you know that you've moved that apex both directions. Now, when you come back to the other side, go lighter, use a lot lighter pressure, and just gently do the same thing. Barely, you're putting about 2 pounds of pressure when you start. You want to take steel off the knife. Now that I've moved that apex to the left and now to the right, and now I'm going back because I know that I've already flipped it, this time I'm using way less pressure. And maybe just 2 or 3 times until you can feel that it's flipped it again. Now flip it with the same lighter pressure. And once you've done that, then just start using super lightweight. Go this way, then come over this way. Amazon just showed up at our house at 10:30. And then go this way. Do alternating passes. You're still on the rough stone. Do very light alternating passes. Do that and get it sharp on your coarse grit stone. When you move up to the next grit stone, your knife should be pretty darn sharp already because you're almost done. When you move up to the next grit, like a 400 or a 600, it's not going to take much at all. Keep your same angle and you will take like 3 or 4 passes, maybe 5, and you'll already feel a burr that fast. then you can repeat exactly what I told you to do on the first one. Once you finished with your rough stone, the rest of it goes fast. It goes real fast. Who's here? Oh, the cat? What? Oh, a trash panda's out front? We have a raccoon on the front porch making the dog go nuts.
I thought it was a cat first, but then I was like, oh, that's a bandit.
Michael Miller said, I'm recording this for help later. Michael Miller, you can watch this anytime, dude. You can go back and watch the live streams. They're posted. You can always come back to it. Just remember 8, 9, 10 at the 2 hour mark. Just remember, about 2 hours in.
Oh, he's like up there.
What's he doing?
Watch him.
Oh yeah, look at this, people.
Wait, watch him. He stands up.
Is he talking?
No.
Look, we have a raccoon.
Well, I was trying to watch it.
He's literally looking.
I know.
You're trying to watch what?
I was trying to watch the beginning of it.
Oh.
Because he literally stands up and looks right at the camera.
He does. He's looking right at it.
There, you can show the people.
Is he still out there?
I don't think so. There, now you can show him. It's paused.
So here's the trash panda that just came to our house. Look at him. He looks up at like, hey, you guys got anything good to eat?
It's probably because we got that box of dog food on the front porch.
Oh, it could be. I hear the dog barking in the video.
Mm-hmm. Then he just kind of scurries off.
It's a trash panda.
Goes down the sidewalk even.
Yeah, he's even taking the sidewalk. Oso said, I may be a lone voice in the wilderness, but with the modern steels, you can usually bring an edge back with a few quick strokes on a ceramic honing steel and else. Give him some peanut butter, said Mark. King Portical, yes, that was a Vosteed raccoon on the front porch. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Beez is in the hive.
Trick-or-treaters have impressive costume these days.
Yeah, he even wobbled like a raccoon.
He did. Possums come around my house all the time. Rabo said. I don't think we've ever had a possum. And yes, my hair looks like I stuck my finger in an outlet.
Bowtie Jason said, Mrs. Beez, have you got all your Halloween candy yet?
Have we gotten all of our Halloween candy
Yes,
yet?
we do. We have full-size Kit Kat bars, full-size Reese cups, and full-size Hershey bars.
Hershey bars.
Had to think about it. We are ready for trick-or-treaters. And I'm hoping it doesn't rain because we want to have a little fire in the driveway, in the little thingy, in the little fire pit. Can you guys hear Bogart eating his food?
He's a cruncher. Let's see. How many trick-or-treaters do you see? I think last year we had like 32.
Last year was the most. No, last year we had 58.
I lied, 58.
That was the most we've ever had.
Yes, I don't know how that happened. I have roughly 25 pounds of Halloween candy ready to go. Do you see a lot of trick-or-treaters, Jason? Bowtie Jason says we get 1,500 kids that come through our hood. It's nuts.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah, we wouldn't be giving out full candy bars at that rate.
We live on a weird spot where it's kind of like
We don't have street lights.
we don't have street lights, we don't have sidewalks, and our house is easy skippable. Because like where we're located, if they don't go all the way down, they just go down the other street. They like skip our house. But if they know we have candy bars, they usually come. Top dog, diggity dog. He's gonna bring down candy bars and show you guys. Like you've never seen candy before. What do you plan to be on Halloween? I am dressing up as Russell from Up. I told you. I literally just said, I said he went upstairs to grab candy bars because you guys have never seen candy bars before.
Have you guys seen the new Hershey bar with milk chocolate?
I have not decorated for Halloween this year, and I don't know if it's going to happen just because I don't have the gumption to do it this year.
No kids come to my house trick or treat. I'm the only black guy in my neighborhood. That's fine by me, said Keith Portical.
It's very sad because I love to decorate for Halloween, and I usually make something new every year, but not this year.
You want a Kit Kat, Mrs. Beez?
Oh, I don't know how you're hungry.
Have you seen the guy whose Halloween decoration makes his whole house look like it's on fire? He had to warn his local fire. Yeah, there's a guy.
I have seen that decoration before.
I heard about it. I don't know if it's the same one, but people kept calling 911 as they drove by because it looked like the inside of the house was on fire.
It's like, why would you even do that? We give out candy, coffee, and some odd shots at the end of the driveway. I bet the parents like the odd shots. Sock check.
Sock check.
Very, very unexciting. Just a black ankle sock and another black ankle sock. They do match though.
Please send your OnlyFans donations to beezblades.
I'm dressing up as an IT technician and going to work for Halloween.
Oh, there you go.
I had a joke today that my coworker and I should dress up like our supervisor, which would consist of a bald cap, a goatee, a plaid shirt, a puffer vest, and either jeans, khakis, or black pants.
So I opened this today because I wanted an almond joy. There were only 3 almond joys in this bag.
Why didn't you just buy a normal? No, I already know the answer. Why wouldn't you just buy a normal almond joy bar? Because I want to eat the rest of the candy in this bag.
Well, this candy I bought to put on my desk for coworkers, but I wanted the almond joy, so I opened it today.
And yet I have a feeling it's not going to make it to work.
Yeah, it was in my backpack.
But where is it right now?
Now it's down here.
It was on the table.
How about a Reese cup? Raybo said, rip off Beez.
Being a wheelchair user, dressing up as R2-D2 this year, not showing any part of my wheelchair with costume on. That'll be cool.
So Dark Ginger said, almond joy barf.
I agree. Does coconut belong in candy bar? No, coconut doesn't belong anywhere. Gross.
I think they should put coconut in a Reese cup. Oh, I tell you one I like is Mallow cup. You want to hear like Mallow cup?
I was just talking to somebody about Mallow cups the other day, and they told me where you could get them, but I forget.
I get them at Tractor Supply.
Maybe that's... There's some gas station around here has them.
Here's a Tenable Fenrir.
I saw a TikTok today. It was not today. The other day, a lady has made her daughter an armadillo costume for Halloween, and it is impressive. Like, it's bendable. It has a tail. I
What is it?
mean, it's an armadillo.
Mm.
It's 10 out of 10 recommended. Love mallow cups. Very hard to find though. I don't know how long I'll be staying tonight
I'm not staying that late.
because me head still hurts.
Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna start do the drawing at about 11:30. I love anything with coconut, but my wife can't stand it, said Roger Baker. Arky loves mallow cups. Very hard to find though. Splitting slices. He said, "What's everybody's verdict on the PB&J Reese cups?"
I have not tried them yet. I have one sitting on my desk though.
So at work, they had a bunch of them at the front desk, at the front counter, and it wasn't super popular. And I had one or two,
Or
and they were
you only had two?
not. Yeah, I only had two. Not something I really crave. I'll eat it because it's sugar and it has chocolate and sugar in it, but not really like, oh man, I gotta have those again. Bo Holmes said, coconut absolutely belongs with chocolate. I'm right here with you, Beez.
Don't tell me the name of that.
Okay.
I can't read it from here. I know what it is, but I cannot think of the name of it. Well, the last lightning strike took out our power. Might be closing out soon. Oh no. Obviously, you have a storm happening if it's lightning.
Where you at, Gunner?
Ooh,
I should know this.
somewhere close. Kentucky. No. Michigan. Indiana.
Now, see if Gareth tells us what weather he's having. I know that we're not going to see it.
Hi, Cloud
But
Dancer.
if it's somebody west of us, I know we're probably going to see it here in Ohio.
Central Texas.
Central Texas.
I was not close at all.
Splitting Slices said, yeah, it was ho-hum for me too. Not bad, not great, just an option. Yep.
I have not tried it. Have you had, I think it's the Oreo Reese cup. They're like the mini ones.
I think so.
I've had one of those sitting on my desk too.
Here's a new pen from Concept, Mrs. Beez.
Ooh, I like the color.
It's blue.
Blue. Rubber cement.
Yes.
Nice.
Contact cement.
Is it the same thing?
Probably.
I've been sitting here looking at this can. Oh, my lower back.
She was trying to figure out what it was.
Trying to figure out what it was. I could smell it. I mean, not really, but I know the smell of it. And I could not remember the name of it.
So, Tiny Tot, I got him the lights that go under the cabinet.
Yeah.
And they fell because that wood underneath is too grainy for the stuff to stay stuck to.
Oh.
I'm going to fix that problem.
Oh.
Because this will contact anything to anything.
I don't think I've ever heard you call him Tiny Tot before.
I called him that so you know who I was talking about.
Well, it took me a minute. I'm like, who's Tiny Tot? I always call him Tiny Tot.
Yeah, Junior Beez is bigger than me, so.
He's not a Tiny Tot.
He's not a tiny tot. Kendall said, it's been raining and storming on and off here in Oklahoma.
Why did I start calling him Tiny Tot?
I don't know.
Does he approve of the nickname Tiny Tot?
I don't know.
Maybe you should ask him.
Oso said, I can't remember the last time we had lightning.
What refills does that use?
I think you can use Parker refills. You can use the refills from Amazon. I have refills upstairs. No, they're at work. But I have refills that will fit this already. And I like gel ink. But this is what it looks like. And you can get these on Amazon for really cheap. Like you can get a dozen of them for like $6 or $8.
How's the grandbaby doing?
Grandkid is doing very well.
He is officially 15 point something.
He's 15. He's a
Is it 15
15 pounder. He's a 15 pounder and he is smiling. He was over here this past week. What's up, Matthew Kapala? How you doing? Matt Shaw said, went to OKC one time and wound up in a tornado, Oklahoma.
Did you just say okay? Okay. See.
OKC.
How much is that pin, Beez?
The link that's pinned at the top, whatever it is, it's 15% off.
Hey, question.
Here's a link where you can go to it. It's on Concept's site.
Did you have a conversation with our FedEx driver today?
Yeah.
What did you guys talk about?
He was saying that he took it to you last time, but
Yeah.
you didn't answer this time. I said she was there, she just wasn't able to answer the ring.
Oh. Yeah.
It's yeah.
I wondered if he was going to mention that. Well,
He did. I said if nobody's here and it's during the day and it's Monday through Friday, she's there.
Yeah, I don't think you stopped by the office today. $69.89 before the discount.
Where's my phone?
Over here, always.
So after the discount,
I like how I'm holding onto the back of this chair like I'm gonna fall off of it.
so it's 59 bucks after the discount.
That's a pretty good deal.
59 bucks for a titanium fragged out bolt action pin.
Who was that by?
Concept. Yeah. Pretty nice.
My only
Pretty nice.
question would be, is that going to be comfortable on your fingers?
King's Portical said Mrs. Beez is relaxed. King's Portical, yes, for a pin, absolutely.
I think if I were them,
these are 100.
I would. The one thing I would change I wouldn't take the ribbing down all the way.
You wouldn't have the frag down at the bottom?
No, just because that's going to hurt.
Might get rough on your fingers?
I grip my pen pretty hard.
Ah.
So that's going to irritate my finger. So I probably wouldn't use that. But I do like the color. And again, that's my only first thought.
Yeah, it's titanium. This is titanium. This is my everyday carry. I carry these every single day, 365 days a year. It's a EP1L from Refine.
My first gel pen I ever bought, I didn't know about the cap on the ball. My conversation with a courier driver is any package that says knife/blade, leave it with the next door neighbor's house. The one that says nothing. Yeah, luckily, our FedEx driver is the same FedEx driver who delivers to my office. So if I catch him when he's here, I can always just tell him to stop by the office and he'll drop him off. You know what I should have done?
This looks like a knife you would carry all the time.
Oh, yeah.
A tactical. Hey, this would open copy or paper bags.
Yep. That'll cut straight through all of it.
Every time I see a blade like this, the first thing I think of is a velociraptor's toe tapping in the kitchen when it's looking for the kids.
Oh. We get quite a bit of lightning here in Willamette Valley in Oregon. Did I say that right? Willamette?
Yeah.
Is that like that little red one upstairs? Orange, red.
Yep. It's just like the little red one. I used this to open packages today. I was impressed.
I tried to use it with a package opener today and it struggled.
Really?
I struggled.
The Bacall is a egg yolk breaker for sure, said Splitting Slices.
Pin/weapon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you have a pin, an EDC pin like this, it is, if you hold your pin like this, that is a weapon. Or can be a defense weapon. Just like that. That will do some serious damage.
Metal Complex just gave one of those away. My mouth is good, still healing. I go back for a recheck in a couple weeks. Woo woo.
King's Portical said, I've seen the CGRB little knives, not my cup of tea.
Experienced Precision says, I have a sharp toenail to defend myself.
Well, there you go.
And yet, for some reason, I just pictured one really sharp toenail on your foot.
Just one.
Yeah.
Look at this, Mrs. Beez. It's G10 with copper copper foil in it.
That looks like a pew-pew holster I looked at today.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Beez was shopping for a holster, an outside the waistband holster for shooting class.
Yeah, ridiculously expensive.
They're ridiculously expensive
Like, ridiculously.
because you have holster class coming up, right?
Yep. And next week or the week after? Does the concept pin react to a magnet at all? I work at an MRI and need a pin that won't turn into a missile.
Well, it better not, since it's titanium. No reaction. Not getting any reaction from the clip either. So that clip is probably also titanium. No reaction from any of it.
Should you explain that there's a magnet on that, or
Yeah, this by the way, this
otherwise it just looks like you're holding something up
this
to
is
it.
magnetic, by the way. It has a pretty strong magnet in it. I would imagine that the spring on the outside of the the ink cartridge is probably magnetic, but I doubt that would be of concern. Oh, well, no, it's not.
I was gonna say I doubt
The
it.
spring is at magnet slightly. It must have just the slightest bit, but not barely.
I wonder if you can exchange it for like a plastic one, or would that ruin the
springiness.
Yeah, the integrity of the pin.
I don't know what it's made out of. The Maroni has been a member for 14 months with us. Super chat. He said, I love buttermilk pie. I've never heard of that. Buttermilk pie. Oh, yeah. Snack check, Mrs. Beez.
Jeremy says, Mrs. Beez, what CC do you recommend for my wife? And then the second, Brian F says, Mrs. Beez, buy what? Mrs. Beez, buy once, cry once. Don't cheap out on your holster. Well, I got a Vetter one.
She got a Vetter.
It was like $98.
It wasn't cheap.
It was not cheap.
She got a nice, see, the same advice, get a good holster, just like get good sharpening supplies.
Yeah. What was the first question? What CC to recommend? Honestly, I read that the first time and I'm like, what, carbon copy? Well, I only have one. We're talking about concealed carry, correct?
Yep.
I just have one. Mine's a P365X macro.
She's considering maybe getting a smaller one for EDC.
Yeah. Just maybe. I mean, mine's not bad, but the handle is like...
The handle's a little long.
Yeah.
I
got distracted.
The handle will kind of print.
Yeah. But then again, I guess in the wintertime, it doesn't really matter if you're wearing sweaters.
Yeah.
Vetter is nice, but honestly, $90 isn't that expensive. You can spend a lot more. Oh, I'm sure you can. Like, I got the cheaper end of Vetter.
I had to have mine made because Archon pistols aren't super popular. How's
the recoil?
Mrs. Beez is a fantastic shot with her P365X macro.
It's comped.
It's comped.
So not bad. I thought about doing class last week. This week, garbage. I mean, it wasn't garbage.
Well, you were trying speed too.
I had tight groupings, and then we had the pressure test where the beep just drives me nuts, and my grouping went out the window.
And well, tell them what you were doing. You weren't just shooting.
I mean, it was all over.
We were doing reloads.
We were doing reloads.
We were doing tactical reloads, emergency reloads.
So it was like an unknown amount in your first mag. Then you had to do whatever reload he said, and then you had to do another 4.
Yeah. So your first mag, he put however many in it. You don't know how many shots you have. So you fire until it's empty, and then you had to do an emergency reload. and you're trying to do that as quickly and smoothly as possible, drop and plop. And then we were also doing tactical reloads where you don't have to do them as fast. Your grouping on the tactical reloads were great because you didn't have that beep. But when he did the whole beep, Mrs. Beez did not like the beep.
I don't do well with tests. I have test
I
anxiety.
had him.
How much what you put in that holster costs when you buy one. Very true. Grouping.
I had him do the beeper on me because I like the pressure. I don't know. I just like pressing and pushing. You only improve when you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation.
Reloads will definitely affect your grouping when you're not acclimated to pressure.
And keeping your hand up there in the sight picture, so when you reload, you're already ready to go.
I hope Mrs. Beez was not trying speed while using her pew pew.
Pew pew pew.
How's the detent on the new Fenrir?
These are top liner locks. It's decent, not bad at all. You see, I'm not bouncing out.
What does YT stand for? Why does YT ask the mods to either show or hide certain comments? I've never seen an inappropriate comment. Are they possible bots?
Who said that?
Dark Ginger. Oh, YouTube.
Oh, no, it hides. YouTube will automatically put up a comment for question if it has certain curse words that I've put in a list. It will also question certain things that it thinks might be inappropriate, but it's not sure. And it will also, if you try to post, if you try to say subscribe to my channel or something like that, YouTube will automatically gray that out for a moderator to allow or not allow. I don't mind. You can shout out your channel by all means. If you have a YouTube channel, shout it out. These are the Fenrirs by not Concept, their sister company. I just blanked. Oh my gosh. It's Tenable. These are the Tenable Fenrirs. Top liner locks. Which means they're going to be a little more affordable than Concept. It's the same company. It's just the ones that they do in, I don't want to say lesser steel because you can get like 154 cm and stuff like that.
Aquaman knife.
Yeah, definitely Aquaman knife. You can get one in the PEI scales, the Ultim. You can get it in micarta. Now, this micarta version, this one is one of my all-time favorites is crossbar. I really like crossbar locks.
Is Miamisburg far from you?
Miamisburg is about a half hour away. Dark Ginger said, need to buy my wife a new gun. I was thinking a hammerless 38 special 6-shooter or a Derringer. Get her a 6-shooter.
Get her a slingshot.
Get her a slingshot. This is the new fixed blade from Concept. And if you haven't seen it pinned at the top, for 1 week, I have a 15% code good for anything Concept for the next week. So there's a link. And I don't know if somebody has checked to see if that code is stackable yet or not.
Moose Duty says, I have to brag about one of my sons. He's 13 and got calls from a D1 recruits for football today.
Oh.
What a beast. Proud of you, son.
How about that?
That's fantastic. Hammerless 6-shooter would be double action only, relatively heavy trigger pull.
Kevin Collins said, I have a Bond Arms 2-shot that is super easy to carry. How's Bo Holmes said, how's the detent on the new Fenrir? I thought I just answered that.
I think you did.
The detent is good. It's not the strongest. If you, here's a, let me see. So you do have to give it some pull. The question is, are they all the same? That one's a tad lighter.
Moose Duty said he's pumped. I know he's probably lurking in the chat.
Who?
Moose Duty's son.
Oh. I don't think it's you can swing it out like this. It's not the strongest detent in the world. I mean, it's a top, it's like a compression lock. It's like a liner lock. When I push it, if you swing it down hard, you will get a bounce out. But if you time it right, it's staying. I'm not getting bounce out. It's not bad. It's not like a button lock. Button locks are good for being really bouncy. It's a lot better than a button lock. This is a top liner lock. It's a lot better than a button lock. And you can get an orange one. You can find that if you drop it.
Yeah.
You can carry that, Mrs. Beez.
Yeah. John Q says, Beez, my club has USPSA every Monday and it's open to the public.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to act like I know what those initials stand for.
That's what we're training for. That's
United States Postal Service Adventures.
Yes.
Major Powell says,
Pistol Shooting Association.
Beez just got back. What knife were you just flicking? Third one up from the bottom far right blue streak.
Third, far right. Third one up. This one is is this the Nahal? I keep getting their names confused.
Bo says, apology, Beez. I posted my question twice.
Oh, no, that's no big
It's
deal,
okay
dude.
because he answered it twice.
Yeah, because new people got in here and didn't hear. This is one of the versions of the new concept Orlock. This has the flame anodized titanium.
Nahal has a crossbar.
So this is no.
No?
I don't. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, so this is the Orlock. This is the Orlock, not the Nahal. The Orlock. There's one version of it. And then here's the Nahal. Gareth HB gifted 1 beezblades membership with a super chat. And who got it? Jeremy Nedro. Here's the Nahal.
That would look amazing with a mirror polish blade.
I think this looks cool. What is that? I was trying to think of what that pattern makes me think of. I don't know. I like it.
Don Durr says, our son was in a motorcycle accident Sunday. It was serious. He shouldn't be here, but he walked away physically, but the nightmares are still persistent.
Oh, man.
Wow. I'm glad he's okay.
On the edge said plastic.
Silicone.
Silicone.
That's the first thing that came to my brain.
This is titanium.
Hi, were you picking on your brother?
Well, I'm glad he's all right. Stacy said wrinkled soft flesh.
Ew. Looks like sand dunes.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. I'm a sucker for any milling in titanium.
Just got the text according to Encore. Power will be back on at midnight in about 2 hours. That's not bad.
Dark Ginger said, it looks like the pattern you see in sand after a stream of water rushed through it. Oh, yeah.
Stacy says, that was a clean version, okay?
Rickert, been a member for 27 months with a super chat.
Earthworm scales.
Let's see, let me put the first one.
Robert says, just started out on the knife scene. I've learned a lot in here.
Well, Robert, I'm glad you're here, dude. Yeah, every Friday night we do this. We hang out, we talk about knives and gear, and I try to share what I've learned.
Mummy wrap.
Mummy wrap. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like mummy wrap.
All you gotta do is put some googly eyes on there. I think he wants to come up.
He does.
Okay.
Puppy wants to come up and say hello. You want to come up and say hi, puppy? Okay, come on. Come up and say hi, and then we're going to give away something.
And then I'm gonna go to bed. Probably between the coming up and
Come on.
giving away. Go on.
Come on.
Say hi.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Come on.
Hop up there. Go on.
Come on.
Say hi.
Come on.
Your people want to see you.
Come on.
You know, for someone coming into the show right now, they just hear us say, come on.
Come on. Come on, puppy. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Hello. No, you're on your own tonight, sir. Soul Sucker 3000.
Slaughteroo's been a member for 6 months with a super chat.
Pooping.
Oh gosh.
On the edge
Will you
says,
put that up?
and women, except
Stop.
when Mrs. Beez is here. Ow, bro, your nails,
Dude,
are
quit
awful.
rooting.
Wow, I thought they trimmed them.
They did.
We need to do it again.
Matt Shaw said, I just got a concept and I'm shopping for a concept.
Puppers. Puppy.
He got his ears to pop up.
It's just a baby.
Oh.
But he's just a baby. He did give me a little
Oh.
when I let him out of the kennel yesterday. 11-11.
11-11. Stacy just put up a link to Tenable Knives. And she also put up the comment video. And the dog just burped.
Did he?
Yep.
Gross. Is that why it smells like cat food?
Yes, he got into the cat food.
I thought so.
He made sure the cat food, the cat's bowl was clean. He was just making sure it was clean. He gave it a thorough cleaning. For Gareth HB, it's 5:11 in the morning in South Africa.
Close enough.
So tonight, I'm not going to get the whole swag. Oh gosh.
You just ate it.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Oh, Mrs. Beez, show him the new stuff you got.
Okay, I'll show you the new stuff I got, and then I'm going to bed.
And then we're gonna give away a $20,000 knife in my dreams.
I'm gonna take some migraine meds. Put on a migraine cap because I've had one all day.
And I gotta get up in the morning to work.
How do you open this? Is this
So Mrs. B's got some new stuff, some new swag, because we don't really put that much swag in our giveaways.
Is one of these already open?
Some people on here got their giveaway stuff.
Oh,
Like
nice.
I can't remember who it was. Got theirs literally tonight while the live stream was going.
Oh, fancy.
And
Did you also have a raccoon deliver it?
Yeah, did a raccoon deliver it?
Mother of pearl. How do you
Here, let me
open
do it so you
this?
won't break your nails off.
I don't have any right now, but go for it.
Let's see.
Jeremy said, I got mine.
Jeffrey B's been a member for 9 months with us. Super chat. Bo Holmes said, thank you, Mrs. B's. I'm excited for new beezblades swag.
All right. Item. Oh, this guy
Bowtie
looks weird.
Jason said, yeah, Beez, you are known to hold back on the swag. Yeah. 16 pounds of swag and sometimes a knife.
Wow, this guy is a little chubachino. All right, I'll show you.
Look what
two.
Mrs. B's got to put in giveaways.
I'll show you 3 because this guy's got a funny face. Hold on, I'm digging. I haven't fully looked at
Ed's
all
Blades,
of these
we
yet.
didn't do a pocket check tonight, man. Everybody, you can do a pocket check at will. Free swim, free swim.
All right,
Pocket check at will.
here's little goob number 1. I think he's got a mustache. Those are eyeballs. This is a B. Oh, you know what? Lies.
Robert Jones, I have to send him the information. He sent me an email to remind me today.
Not a mustache. Definitely upside down, and those are eyebrows.
Oh, that's cute.
So there's guy number 1. Here is dude number 2.
Mm.
There's more, but these are just the cute ones. And here is dude number 3, the happy little bee.
Happy little bees.
And no. I thought
What were
you
you
had
doing?
a flashlight in your hand.
Oh, I didn't know what you were.
I thought you were grabbing a flashlight. Also, they glow in the dark. I can't find a flashlight though. We don't have any.
Well, there's one right there, but I'm gonna
We
get.
don't have any.
I'm gonna get one with
These are little
4,600
bees.
lumens.
We do still have our aliens. Do we have aliens?
A couple left.
We still have aliens.
There's only a couple.
I just found some more fun ones. Wow, that's toasty in my hand.
Yeah, that's 4,600 lumens of power.
I'm trying to. And you can't tell, but
They lightly glow.
glow in the dark.
Just a little bit.
They do a lot of it, but I just am not quick. And
Bo Home said I'd drill them out for super dope lanyard beads. Kevin Collins got this light today.
oh, there's little stickers. That's fun.
Hey, look who's in the hive. Mr. Hate Nate with a $20 hair super chat. He said, hey, yo, Beez and fam and the almighty hive. I've been lurking and just need you all to know this. Don't be calling me after 8. You know I be stropping in the evenings. Those who know now. Amerihair, stat. Thank you, Hate Nate.
Words.
Birds. I'll be stropping.
Okay, and the other things I purchased, there's not many of them, but here's the first one.
Mrs. Beez was on Amazon and put some stuff in her cart for you guys, for you winners. Look, it's a morel.
It's a morel mushroom.
Does it have eyeballs?
It does. They're closed. Those are little triangle things.
Oh, look at that.
And then there's this little guy. Another little mushroom. And these also glow in the dark, I think. Wow, that was too much for my body to handle. There's another little mushroom.
The action on the fender is really good, Moyu.
And another little mushroom. And
There's a bunch of them.
another little mushroom.
Would you just look at them?
So I got some mushrooms and I got some glow in the dark bees. And they're the knees. And that's all I purchased.
Connor Johnson said, I really want to get the LEP. Well, take 15% off. That's a nice discount.
These little stickers
It came with little stickies.
go with the mushrooms. So you put this on your mushroom and
You
then
can stick it to something.
sticks it.
Oh. Here's the concept LEP.
Sherman.
Has a nice pommel with some jipping on it. Schwink, 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 schwink. Schwinkity, schwink, schwink. Tactical Oreo bag opener.
There will not be a mushroom in the swag box with all of that.
Ratter 38 said,
Mushroom.
did we cover the action on the fender? I don't know if I caught that or not.
I don't know, but before he starts tinking and making my head explode even more, I'm going to go to bed. Like I said, my hair looks like I stuck it in an outlet. What is happening? Anywho, love you all. Sorry I wasn't down for long tonight. There's always next week and week and whatever. Hope you had a good week. Hope you have a good weekend. Hope your pillow's cold on both sides. Put a couple things in your shopping cart. Go ahead and purchase that. Oh, next week is Christmas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
By the way, it's 2 months till Christmas, people.
What am I trying to say? I think I'm stroking out.
Pillows, shopping carts.
Christmas.
October, Halloween.
Thank you. Next week is Halloween. Golly, I'll probably dressed up as Russell. I also was told that I can take Berkeley to work to be my Doug. I might. Who knows? All right. Put stuff in your shopping cart. Purchase it. We'll talk about it next week. Good night. Good luck to everyone. Hopefully you win some cool stuff and mushrooms and bees. Bye. Merry Halloween.
Sam Sosa said, pillow cold on both sides is the best compliment I've ever received. Ed's Blade said, I can't seem to get enough versions of the Fenrir or Main Street. Dude, I totally agree. Both are such good knives. The Main Street's one of my faves from concept. Just all around. I remember
Nightmare on Main Street.
Nightmare on Main Street?
What's that movie?
Yeah, Nightmare on Main Street.
Or is it Elm Street?
Elm Street. Elm Street.
Is there something to do with Main Street?
Isn't there a show called Elm Street Blues?
I love you.
Love you. Yeah, I had my very first concept Main Street was from years ago. This one right here was my first concept Main Street before they made the jimping better. If you look at this one, this was a liner lock, weaker detent, and the jimping served no purpose. See how it's slick up here? The jimping did nothing. It was for looks only. And I would like to take the credit. I know I can't, but I would like to take the credit for me saying in more than one video that, hey, make the jimping do something, or why put it there, right? And then they upgraded a couple times since then, and now there's all these fancy other versions. And then this one here, they upgraded it to the crossbar lock, which was great, but they still didn't fix the jimping issue. See how it's slick on the top and it doesn't serve a purpose other than looks? Oh, but wait, then they corrected it, or improved it rather. And then they started making other versions. I have 2 of those versions that don't have the good stuff. And then they came out with the new ones and they put good jimping on it. They cut down into the steel. So now there's good jimping that grabs your finger and made the Main Street just spectacular. This is the G10 with the copper foil. Look at that. G10 copper foil S35EN blade. And there's a link at the top of your chat. It's only that code beezlive15 is only good for 1 week for 15% off of Concept. And it takes a lot of money off. Somebody bought something tonight and saved like 20 bucks. That's a lot of money. Matthew Kapala said, I have a twill carbon fiber Main Street. Love it. Thinking about getting the Arctic Storm Fenrir. Ooh, yeah. Dude, there's so, like, if you aren't able to get, like a Concept Fenrir, you can get one of these top liner locks from Tenable. I think it's 154 CM blade steel. Does it say 154? I can't even read it. What does it say? Is it saying on this side? Where's a flashlight when you need one? Oh, it's Nitro V. Okay. It's Nitro V steel. Matter of fact, I think they're all Nitro V from, why can I not think? I keep blanking out on Tenable on the name. Let's see, is this one Nitro V? Yes, Nitro V. You can get that version. You can get the Aquaman versions. Like that. If you're a Ultim and PEI fan, you can get the Ultim. You can get the fat silicon blade. You can get that blade. And then you can also get the orange with the carbon fiber overlay. That's good. That's good Halloween colors, or just in general. If you drop it, you're going to find it in the grass. James D said, I have the blue aluminum handle with the Damascus blade. Very nice. Very, very nice. Fred the Lug said Damascus on the blue one. That's pretty sharp. On the edge said orange. Fred the Lug said, I think their Damascus is 9CR base. Stacy said, I'm fighting with my Tell blue one. Thomas Gates said, Ultim looks too much like it was found in a gas station bathroom. Tenable got blacklisted on Amazon, said Bill Doyle. How'd they get blacklisted? Were they ever on Amazon? I don't remember seeing them on Amazon ever. I always look and I haven't seen them. Maybe that's why. Bo Holmes said, some denim micarta with the brass colored thumb stud would be super dope. Denim micarta. Micarta. What's another one? Oh, and don't forget about the Model 6. This one is so nice. So good. Abigail said, my husband bought a button lock Fenrir off Blade Binge. He bought titanium and carbon fiber to make it look the way he wanted. He's upset about them releasing new ones. Oh. Dark Ginger said, I'm always fishy about buying a Damascus pattern. They call it Damascus, but it's most likely laser etched. Yeah, it always depends. I mean, Damascus, some companies call Damascus when it's really a Damascus pattern. I think if they just would put the word pattern, if it's not actually Damascus, that would probably be helpful. Would probably make a difference. It's like laser etched. Because if it's Damascus, you would be able to see it on the spine, right? And I'm not seeing layers. But it looks cool. And let's face it, some of the things that we complain about, when we start nerding out about knife stuff, like kind of like when a knife will hit right here, how far up is, like, some knives, when they come up, there'll be a stop pin like right here that will hit just behind the heel. And the questions I ask myself when thinking about this objectively is, if it's this far up, right? Just using this for an example. So if say it was this far up, if you're buying these knives, you're probably a knife collector, a knife connoisseur. You're probably not going to carry this knife every single day, and you're probably not going to work this knife hard enough to have to sharpen it that many times to take that much steel off ever, because you're a knife collector and you have a bunch of knives, right? So then a knife that hits about this far up doesn't mean anything. And if it is, how much steel and how many times are you sharpening your knife, and what are you doing with your knife? But if you're a knife collector, you know, what are the odds of that happening? What are you doing with your knife? Are you using the right knife for the right job? And if that's the case, put a more obtuse angle on that knife so it's tougher and you're not chipping your edge. But anyway, didn't Nitro V forget go under as well, said Joseph. You know what? I don't know. Connor said, I thought their Damascus was legit. It probably just depends. Probably depends on the so here you go. This one's Damascus, and let's look here. It almost looks like you can see, is there an inner core? Let me put some extra light on it, and then we got to do this giveaway because I have to make sure that I get sleep tonight at some point. So is there a layer I'm seeing there? Or is that just maybe that's just the chamfering? I'm trying to tell. Maybe that's just the chamfering I'm seeing. What am I looking at here? I don't have another one to use for an example. You're speaking the words that are in my mind, said Bo Holmes. Wait, so those are lasered, not actually Damascus? They look lasered to me. They don't look like Damascus. At least a lot of the let me see if I can use a Civivi. I think I have a Civivi over here for an example. Or I don't know what knives I have that are, I don't have a lot of Damascus. Or let's see. Don't I have a Civivi that's Damascus? What's this one? Oh, that one you can't tell because it's coated. This one, can you tell? Can't really tell. This one, okay, this one you might be able to see. So this is the Civivi button lock, right? I got this my first year of knife collecting, and I love the Civivi button lock. Let's take a look at the spine. And if you look, there's somewhere where you can tell. If you look on the edge of this blade up here, I'm trying to be careful. And let's see if I can get it to focus. There's where you can see it's like a slight layer on the outside of the core. Doesn't Damascus use two different blade steels, said Snake? Yes, typically. Yeah, typically you can see it on the spine. Like this one, I can just see it has the thinnest layer on the outside. But a lot of the Damascus, you can see the layers really well. Mickey knives, that's a good one where you can really see on the spine. At the moment, I just can't think of one that comes to mind I could grab that really shows a good example. Okay, so I promised myself that I would get done earlier tonight so I can get some proper rest, because I work right now for the next month or so is very worky. Let's see, which knife are we giving away tonight? We're going to give away a premium knife tonight. And that is going to be, ladies and gentlemen, this dude right here. They make some of the best copper foil carbon fiber fat carbon fiber. This is S35VN blade steel. We're going to give this Concept Main Street away. How does that grab you? And there will be a huge regular Beez Blade swag pack with it. I'm not going to take, usually it takes me 15 to 20 minutes to show you the swag. We're not going to do that tonight, but there'll be a swag pack in it with it. But what would you think about us giving this one away? Or I could always give away this one, this AM8. Would you rather get the AM8 or the Concept Main Street? You guys tell me. Do you guys remember the Civivi McKenna? Said Alex. I gave one to my cousin and regretted it ever since. I almost want to rebuy it. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I like the McKenna. It's a nice small knife. Beez, is the 50% Concept discount for limited time? Yes, it's for 1 week only. So looks like nobody wants the Concept Main Street. Everybody wants the Miguron or AM8. Yep, nobody wants the Main Street. Okay, let me ask you guys this. Copper or PEI? What's your choice? Here's the PEI version. And here's the copper. So tell me, copper or PEI? Let's narrow it down. Copper or PEI version? Which one do you guys want? I'm getting some votes in. Looks like everyone definitely wants the PEI or the Ultim. I'm not seeing any votes for copper at all. So, yep, looks like definitely we're going with the PEI or the Ultim for sure, because I don't see any votes for copper at all. Apparently, no one really cares for this one right here with the, you know, the Mr. Fancy Pantsness. Jeffrey said Damascus PEI knives are made for clearance sales. Zod said no P. Copper with Ultim blade. All I see is copper votes, said Steel. Yeah, dude, I don't know. All I'm seeing is PEI. Doesn't matter to me. It's a gall. I'll appreciate anything, said Hey Nate. Michael Miller said if I win, I'll take. Top Dog said Beez, check your eyes. Hey, I'm very facetious, just so you know. The Federal Reserve has stopped making pennies to save that copper. Yeah, the Federal Reserve stopped making pennies, and the penny copper is now going to Concept because they make amazing fat carbon fiber with the copper foil in it. Okay, hopefully everybody has entered. Top Dog said blink. Just in case there's anyone in here that didn't get entered, now's your chance. Make sure everybody has an opportunity. You have 60 seconds. If you've already entered, you're entered. If you entered 2-3 hours ago, you're in there. You're good. Here's the link. Stacy said, actually, all the other change is almost solid copper, just so you know. Knife IQ is off the chart, says Sonny Robinson. Ramsey Silent said, I'm going to lose, so it doesn't matter. Well, that's not a positive attitude. Dog One said, they tearing it down, yo, build, sissy, ballroom, what? Exactly. I've got a steel penny from World War II, said Gunner. Damascus blade with copper scales. You have 60 seconds. Run, Forrest, run. A local store here stopped accepting pennies. I got burned out on Ultim from the vape world, said John. Copper, copper, copper. Is PEI spelled cop? C-O-P-P-E-R, said Cordova. Bad storm. Pray the windshield hold, said William. Can you swap the blue Fenrir scales into the orange liner and blade, or is the blue thicker than the carbon fiber? Can you swap the blue Fenrir scales into the orange liner and blade? Blue Fenrir, or is the blue thicker than the carbon fiber? Where's the blue? They look to be exactly the same. Let's see. Get the right amount of light here. Show the exact same part of the knife too. Let's see. Do they look swappable? It almost, to me, eyeballing it, almost looks like the scales on the blue one, or the liners on the blue one, look a little bit thicker to me. Trying to line it up just right. It's hard to do when everything's backwards on camera. But the liners on this one look thicker than the liners on the orange one. Just eyeballing it. Let's look at the other end. Put it right up next to each other. And it's wanting to show my eyes and everything but the knife. I put my finger behind it to block my eyeballs. This is nearly impossible, people. My gosh. I don't know. You tell me. Do those liners look the same thickness? Maybe they are. Could be the angle I'm holding them. For some reason, I'm thinking the liners on the blue one are a little bit thicker. Can you... Looks like it would work. Thanks, Beez. I'll take either. They're the same. Said, hate Nate. I lose, so others don't have to. It's a good attitude, as I got, Ramsey said. Okay, let me go find the giveaway video. I would love to hang out for another hour, but I have to work tomorrow. I want to be bright. Oh yeah, I have to put coffee in my Hamilton coffee maker for the morning too. Okay, there's the comment video. YouTube random comment picker. Is Knife Wife in here? Knife Wife, are you in here? I don't think she's in here tonight. Not a Bronco or Gators or Mets fan, just like the orange and blue. All right, let's get my screen shared. Okay. Paste. Get random YouTube comments. Okay, here. Whoa. Are you ready? Are you set? And go. Water weighs more than a gallon of butane because butane is a lighter fluid. Like what you did there. I got to remember that. That's pretty funny. That's my kind of joke right there. See, that's the kind of joke I want to remember. That's funny, rock butter. Freestyle rap over the beat, Beez. Big money, no whammies. Good luck to each and everyone. Giggity, said Greg. Giggity, giggity. So listen, I'm gonna post the super duper 15% discount code on the community tab. So if you in the next week, all you got to do is go to the beezblades community tab. It'll be on there. That way you'll know what it is. What knife is at stake? It said indelible. Here we go. Oh, this one right here, dude. The copper foil fancy Main Street. This is probably like $180 knife, I'm guessing. What do we got here? Big Bad John with a $10 hair super chat. He said, yo, what's up, Beez and Hive? I'm late, but I'm here. Oh, Beez, I finally picked up my first Kaiser, snagged the Bulldog. Mare hair, we can look at it. Thanks, Big Bad John. Dude, congratulations on your first Kaiser. That's exciting. That's a Bulldog at that. Remember, you got to be present to win, people. Remember? Michael White, 7001. Michael White, are you in here? That's the question. Michael White, are you in here? You have to be present to win. Michael White, where are you at? Michael White. He said, I'm here. Dude. Congratulations, man. And I just wrote it down with my new concept pen. Congrats. So, Michael, this is all you got to do. Couple instructions. First of all, take a screenshot of your YouTube login page. I'm looking at it right now. Take a screenshot of that. Send me the screenshot And then in the subject line, say Michael White, giveaway winner, and then October 24th, 2025. And then give me your mailing address. That's all you got to do. I mail out stuff about once a quarter, but you're probably in good time because I am in the middle of catch up right now. I mailed out 19 packages this week, and I'll be mailing out more soon. So it'll be sooner than 3 months, but I'm just going to start telling people I mail out stuff once a quarter. That's just a better way to do it. So congratulations, dude. Don't forget to email me. Congratulations. You're getting this very nice concept. And of course, there will be all kinds of Beez Blade swaggage along with it. Congrats, man. And I'm going to have to find the box to put it in, and I'm going to label it. That way I don't forget. Knife Wife. Oh, Knife Wife. I was calling for you earlier. So, check this out. I started doing my giveaway stuff. I don't know if you were here earlier. I wasn't able to tag you. I mailed out 19 giveaways this week. One of them was yours, but it wasn't the concept one. So when I went to the concept giveaway, I didn't know whether I was giving the concepts away or concept was. So I'm just going to go back and watch the video. And if it's me that's giving away, I will hunt down the knives and send them out. For some reason, I thought that was a concept giveaway, but I have an inkling that it was me. So just so you know, I've got it and I'm working on that. But your other one you won, I think I mailed that one out. You should have got it already. But anyway, I hope you all had fun tonight. I had fun hanging out. We are ducking out a little bit early so I can go upstairs, take my contacts out, Großfarbe, and get about 5.5, 6 hours of sleep before I work tomorrow. But we're going to hang out with family. We're going to go up to the farm and we're going to carve some pumpkins and have some fun up at the farm tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys are doing something fun or relaxing this weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me. That's always greatly appreciated. I love seeing you guys on Fridays. But yeah, as much as I don't want to, I'm going to make myself stop. I'll see you all next Friday on Halloween night. Maybe we'll give away some candy. Remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.